Let's get to the game, y'all. What's poppin', everybody? Let's get to the game tonight. Tonight, no Knicks. No Knicks are on tonight, so tonight we are checking out two young, up-and-coming teams in the league, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Houston Rockets. You better believe I was nervous coming into this game because they weren't sure if Ja Morant was going to come back to play tonight. He came into tonight questionable. We knew this. And best believe I was prepared to switch games if we had to. This turned out to not be a very good game, but Ja Morant is in the lineup. Desmond Bane is in the lineup. Jaren Jackson Jr., the big three, are all in the lineup, not to mention Zach Edey and all the role players. Same thing for the Houston Rockets. All their guys are back, healthy, ready to go. It should be a good game tonight. The Houston Rockets are sitting second in the Western Conference. The Memphis Grizzlies sitting third, only a half game behind them. So the game tonight will determine who takes full control of that 2 seed. If the Grizzlies win it, they're up to 2. If the the Grizzlies are 2. If the Rockets win it, they're up to 2. If the Grizzlies win it, they remain at 2. But a half game only separates these two teams, so it's going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be a playoff kind of atmosphere here tonight. We picked a great game. I can't wait to get to it. Shout out to everybody. CP, what's up, CP? I saw you turned it over all the way to the Mets. Went full Mets. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Daniel Tilson, Susan, of course. Daniel Berry Sports. What's popping, everybody? Tonight should be a playoff type of atmosphere kind of game. You guys picked a great game. Can't wait. I did have a bunch of other games prepared. If the time called for it, I was prepared to switch to the Pistons Warriors, which already tipped off. It would have been weird. We would have tuned into it about a halftime. Don't matter, though. I was prepared. I was ready to go. I was also ready to go for the Minnesota-Orlando game because there was a possibility that Paolo Banchero was going to make his return tonight. Figured that would be a good watch. But Paolo's still out, and they're down 13 to Minnesota at halftime, so it doesn't even matter. But I was prepared to switch games if we had to. Mark, what's up, Mark? We're gonna have a lot of people tuning in to the bowl game here tonight. I, of course, will not be. I will be busy tuning into this Houston Grizzlies game, tapping into the NBA. I'm wholly locked into the NBA. We're in the middle of the season. Got too much going on. I don't have enough time to pay attention to college football. I check the scores after the night is over. But if you ask me, I think Penn State's taking Notre Dame down here tonight. That's just me, though. It's just me. I don't really know much, but I got a feeling. If you're gonna ask me who I'm gonna back tonight, who I'm rooting for, these games are always weird to me because, of course, I don't have a vested interest in either of these teams. But if I had to choose, I do like the Grizzlies overall in their core, but I really like Amin Thompson and Tari Eason. Those are my guys. But either way, I guess I don't know. I'm just rooting for a good game. I kind of like both of these young teams. CP said that sweatshirt is fire. Appreciate you. We got the Knicks gaming sweatshirt. Believe it or not, picked this up at the thrift store. Don't know what it was doing at the thrift store. Saw it, grabbed it, no hesitation. I also picked up this hat at the thrift store. Go check your thrift stores, man. They got some Knicks gear in them. Some people giving away Knicks gear. Every now and again, I find something. Every now and again. CP saying smash those thumbs up. Appreciate you, CP. Reminding people to thumbs up button. Yes, if you're in the stream and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button, especially on the nights where we're not watching the Knicks. Because I get it. But it can mess with the algorithm. But I do like doing these games, so we're going to do them anyway. No Tari Eason, no Jabari Smith Jr. tonight for the Rockets. No G.G. Jackson, who I think is, only out with a fifth metatarsal, so his finger. But Zach Edey is in the starting lineup. I haven't been able to watch Zach Edey since pretty much the start of the year. Like the first handful of games was when I checked out Zach Edey last. So it's going to be nice to see him go up against Alperen Şengün, who's a guy who's a borderline all-star center. So it's going to be nice to see how Zach Edey matches up against him. I do know he has been dealing with foul trouble this season, so I'm excited to watch him. As the season goes on, he has gotten better with it. I did see a stat line the other day where he played a great game. He's not one to be trifled with, so I like the challenge he has on his hands tonight. The Grizzlies win the tip. They're bringing it down. John Morant has it up top. Coming to his left off an Edey screen. He's got space, getting down the lane, leaves it off at the last second to Jalen Wells, the rookie, who gets fouled by Thompson. He's going to go to the foul line for two free throws. If you guys haven't heard of this kid, Jalen Wells, a rookie coming out of nowhere, has been fantastic for the Memphis Grizzlies. So much so that he has found his way into the starting lineup. Who knows if he'll end up staying in the starting lineup long term, but I'll tell you what, he's knocking down threes, he's a smart cutter, and he's a good defender. And that's all you really got to be when you're surrounded by John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. That's all you got to be. And he's thriving in that role right now. Jalen Wells knocks down both of his free throws. And Jalen Green will bring it down. Where's my mic? Here we go. Jalen Green has it up top being guarded by Wells. Swings it over to Şengün on the left wing. Şengün's going to try and pull Edey away from the basket. Feeds it down low to Thompson, who hits Dylan Brooks cutting to the basket down the lane. Throws down a two-handed jam. Hangs on the rim. Hanging on the rim will get you that technical. Hanging that rim will get you on the technical. Either that or a delay of game. They did give him the technical for hanging on the rim. They are not playing. They are not playing at all. Desmond Bane at the foul line knocks down his technical free throw. And it's 3-2. Ball going back to the Grizzlies, of course. They'll bring it down. John Morant will bring the ball down. First 30 seconds of the game. Some action right away. John Morant has it up top being guarded by Thompson. It's a great matchup too. Green switches onto him. Now he's going to come to his left off an Edey screen. Stops, fends off Green. He does a good job of getting back in front of him, but moves him with that off arm and knocks down the floater. Listen, if the league wants defense to come back, they got to start calling that off arm action on these offensive players. Every offensive player is using them nowadays. Green coming to his right off a Şengün screen, gets it over to Dylan Brooks. A right wing three, can't get it to go. Wells with the rebound. And here comes John Morant on the right wing, bringing it down against Van Vliet. Coming to his left off the Edey screen, and then big Edey screens are getting John Morant wide open going down to the basket. A no-look pass from Van Vliet in transition gets it over to Jalen Green, who throws down a monster one-handed jam. And now the Grizzlies are pushing it the other way, quickly trying to answer. Desmond Bane has it up top, throws it down low over the top to Jaren Jackson Jr., turns to the basket, knocks down a little righty push shot over Şengün, who was a little too late coming over on the help side. Van Vliet bringing it down. John Morant's going to guard him. Coming to his left off a high Şengün screen, pocket pass to Şengün coming down the lane, swings it out the green, jab step being guarded by Wells, now coming to his left, blows by Wells, gets to the basket, gets the finger roll with the right hand to go over Edey. Full extension, beautiful finish from Jalen Green. Desmond Bane attacking, kicks it out to Jaren Jackson Jr. Over to Edey. He's going to fire a straightaway three. If Edey's knocking down threes, come on, man. 7'3", 7'4", dude. Big as he is. Look, at least Wemby's skinny. As big as Edey is, if he's knocking down threes like that, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be upset. Şengün driving it down. Gets the foul on Edey and the and one. This is the kryptonite for Zach Edey. He cannot stay out of foul trouble. He finds himself with his hand in the cookie jar constantly. And there he is already picking up his first one with just under 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Susan said this game is definitely going to be a battle. Yes, it is. For sure. For sure. Şengün at the foul line. Knocks down his and one free throw. 10-9, under 10 to go. John Morant on the left wing, attacking, going along the baseline, taking some contact, kicks it out to Wells, passes up top to Jackson Jr., now out to Bane. Bane on the right wing attacking, gets down the lane and throws it to nobody. A little too wild of a play there for Desmond Bane. Thompson bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Jaren Jackson Jr., swings it out to Şengün for a left corner three, and Şengün answers the Zach Edey three with the three of his own. 3 points to the wrong side. It is 12-10 with Houston taking a 2-point lead. Wells has it on the right wing, trying to get it down low to Jaren Jackson Jr., being guarded by Dillon Brooks. He's going to back him down along the right baseline, turns towards the baseline, goes up against the contact, and gets it to go over Şengün. Şengün, not a very scary person attacking the basket against. There's not much of a rim deterrence out there. He's gotten better as he's gotten older, but still shouldn't be afraid of attacking him going towards the rim. Şengün has it, spins down low, flips it up with the right hand, and gets it to go. Bad defense from Edey and the Grizzlies as a whole. But that's how you're going to be able to attack Edey best, is by pulling him out to the perimeter and attacking him off the dribble. If you have a center who can do that, you should match up pretty well against a guy like Zach Edey. 14-12 after that bucket from Şengün with 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Already both these teams going back and forth. This is an interesting matchup. This is a very interesting matchup. I love to see it. This is a little bit of a later start at 8 o'clock, so we got a couple of games tipping off already. The Raptors are close against Cleveland, right? The other night I was rooting for Cleveland to win just because I wanted to see OKC finally take a loss, and it happened. So that means that Cleveland's now on an 11-game winning streak. Cleveland, go ahead and lose to Toronto. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it if you can go ahead and take a loss to this Toronto team. Quickly, RJ, can y'all come through for us real quick? Barnes is hooping. RJ's hooping. He's up to 11 points. 2 boards, 2 assists. Barnes, 7 boards, 3 assists. Quickly with 4 and 5 assists. Has not hit a 3 yet, though. And then off the bench, Chris Boucher. Oh, man, is he putting on an audition to get traded? Is he putting on an audition to get traded? He's 5 for 6, 4 for 4 from three-point range, and 9 rebounds in the first half. He's hooping on them. He is killing these dudes. As for the Cavs, everyone's playing except Donovan Mitchell. I guess Donovan Mitchell was hurt and played against the Thunder anyway. Going with as terrible as his efficiency was the other night. They got Karis LeVert in the starting lineup for him. And they are tied with the Raptors at halftime. Great. Awesome. Incredible. I get to root against the Cavs tonight. You'll love to see it. Warriors playing the Pistons. I tuned into this game earlier, started at 7, so I got to watch the very beginning of it. I figured it was going to be the Cunningham versus Curry matchup. Not getting too much of that. Only 7, 3, and 4 for Cade. Curry, 9, 6, and 5, and we're at halftime. So while they're going back and forth, neither of them really explosive tonight. Not what I was looking for. And it looks like we're getting back to our game. Soon said it could go either way. Both teams are good. They are both good. Only a half a game separates them in the standings for the 2 seed. Ooh, I had the timer ticking the whole side. The whole time I had the timer ticking. All right, we're checking back into the game here. John Morant fires a straightaway 3 and knocks it down. Okay. The Grizzlies are going to be knocking down threes like this from John Morant and Zach Edey. Probably their 2 worst three-point shooters on the court right now. Actually, definitely the 2 worst three-point shooters on the court right now. And they're both knocking down threes. Could be a long night for Houston if they don't clean it up. Jalen Green driving down, gets it over to Thompson, goes up, and gets the bucket to go over Zach Edey. End of foul. Zach Edey, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Part of the reason why we're here watching this game is that we get to watch you play. And you're going to pick up 2 fouls early here in the first quarter on some silly, silly plays. Just slapping All-Star Thompson or Amen Thompson in the face by accident on what is just an easy layup. You gave up the layup. You got to let that one go. Jay Huff, the Huff, is checking in for Edey here. Thompson's at the foul line for his 1 more and 1 free throw. 8:30 to go. Thompson knocks down the free throw. 17-15, a 2-point game. Houston with the lead. 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. John Morant will bring it down. Ja has it up top being guarded by Thompson. Gets it over to Bane. Bane being guarded by Van Vliet. Coming to his right off a Huff screen. Driving it down against the defenders. Swinging it around, Huff catches, pump fakes. He's going to drive it down and swings it into the corner, but it gets tipped out of bounds by the Rockets. Ball will remain with the Grizzlies. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. But we got some blood on Şengün, so we're going to take a quick injury cleanup timeout. The Knicks did end up winning. I got to update our board. Knicks did end up beating Toronto. Got a big game tomorrow against OKC, which, by the way, Karl-Anthony Towns and Deuce McBride both remain on the questionable injury list. But with the win against Toronto, that pushes the Knicks to 2-3 in the month. They only lost 2 games in December. So they're already out of pace on what their performance was last month. But there's still an improvement over where they were in November. November, they were 9-6. December, they were 12-2. So far here in January, through 5 games, they are 2-3. Here we go. Ja will inbound it. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? Ja gets it out to Huff. Huff driving to his right, kicks it out to Jackson Jr. Crossing over, kicks it out to Jalen Wells, catches, pump fakes, driving to his left. He's going to pull it back out, steps back, puts up the 3 with the shot clock winding down. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Dylan Brooks with the rebound. He's going to push the other way. Brooks catches, pump fakes, gets it over to Şengün, driving it down to his left. Lefty layup, over Huff, gets it to go. 19-15, Houston's looking to pull away a little bit here. Jaren Jackson Jr. up top, attacking to his right against Van Vliet. Stops, leans in, puts up the lefty floater, and gets it to go down. Nice soft touch from Jaren Jackson Jr., the big man. Şengün bringing it down. Hands it off to Green. Green coming to his right around the Şengün screen. Stopping, leaning in against Wells. Steps back, a fall away long 2. A terrible shot, can't get it to go. Jackson Jr. with the rebound. Here comes Desmond Bane pushing the other way in transition, trying to find an opening, getting down the lane. Kicks it out to Morant. Morant driving to his left, going up against the contest of Şengün. Gets the finger roll layup to go. He jumps so high, just able to finger roll it right over Şengün with his arms extended straight up. Now tied back at 19, just like that. Van Vliet coming to his left off a high Şengün screen. Şengün at the high post, being guarded by Huff, driving to his left, goes right into him, stops, pump fakes, a triple team, kicks it out. Van Vliet, an open 3 on the kick out, splashes it, nothing but net for Van Vliet. And under the 7-minute mark here in the first quarter, approaching the halfway point, Jaren Jackson Jr. driving it down, tries to kick it out to Huff at the last second. Good defense from Houston. Van Vliet pushing the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Van Vliet takes it himself, draws the foul on Bane, and gets the and 1. What a drive from Fred Van Vliet there. A 3-on-2 fast break. Defense was more concerned about what Van Vliet's first decision was going to be. And what he decided was to attack the basket himself. Gets the and 1 to go. Zach Williams, what's up, Zach? Got a Rockets fan in chat. I like the Rockets, Zach. I like the Rockets a lot this year. I liked them a lot last year, but I like them even more this year. I love what I'm seeing from Amen Thompson. I know Tari Eason isn't playing today, but I love Tari Eason. And I do really like, as Van Vliet knocks down his free throw, 25-19 now. Bane driving it down, loses it. More good defense from the Rockets. Quick ahead to Jalen Green. He is a fast break machine all onto himself. And just like that, a one-on-one turns into an easy layup for Jalen Green. Damn near unstoppable in transition on the fast break like that when he's out there running. 27-19, an 8-point lead. Morant spins into the paint against the contact. Gets blocked by Şengün that time, doing too much by himself. And Thompson turning on the Jets. And just like Green, a fast break all into himself. And they get a layup out of it for Thompson. And a 10-point lead has suddenly opened up for the Houston Rockets there. 29-19. You had a feeling the momentum was on their side, even though Memphis was hanging with them. And a couple of costly turnovers for Memphis gets Houston out and running where they are best. Zach, what's going on with, what's the young kid's name? From Villanova, who had a little bit of an attitude problem the other day that went viral. Why am I forgetting his name? I'm blanking on his name. He's not in the rotation, but with Tari Eason now, Cam Whitmore. What's going on with Cam Whitmore? Is he on the trading block, Zach? Does he want out? How do you feel about him? Do you want him on the team still? Because he's a bucket, sure. I mean, he's a little erratic. He's a little erratic. Zach said this game is getting out of hand. You have to believe that Memphis is going to have a run in them. It's going to remain a game. Good timeout from Memphis there. Try to slow down some of the momentum that that Houston is picking up right now. But we're 6 minutes into the first quarter, halfway through it. Houston's already opened up a 10-point lead. Still early in the game. Still early in the game. Do you like Cam Whitmore, Zach? Do you want to keep him on the team? Because I like Cam Whitmore. And as a Knicks fan, and I'm sure fans around the league, look at a guy like Cam Whitmore like, you take a chance on that kid. If it doesn't seem like it's going to work out in Houston right now. Part of the issue with young teams who are bad for a really long time and rack up all of these first-round picks and all these first-round selections in the draft, like at some point you got to cut ties with some of them, and they're going to end up being good players in other teams. Because you can't pay them all. Two, you can't play them all and develop them all the same way. And some of them deserve minutes. But not all of them are going to get them. Zach said, I think he wants more minutes, and I get it. Cam needs to play his role. The Rockets have 7 lottery picks. Yeah, that's that's exactly what I was just talking about, where, you know, when you're a bad team for a really long time and you start stacking up all of these lottery picks, like, not all of them are going to play. And all of them think that they're the next guy. Some of them will be, some of them won't. Luke Kennard fires a 3. We're back into it. Can't get it to go. Thompson with the rebound, and he's pushing the pace. These young Rockets are looking to run. Gets it down low to Şengün, standing under the basket by himself. More defensive breakdowns from the Grizzlies there. Turnovers are bad shots, leading to wide open buckets for the Rockets. There's Huff. Takes Şengün off the dribble and throws it down with 2 hands. A beautiful move from Huff, by the way. But again, Thompson turning on the Jets, driving it down, gets it out to Dylan Brooks. Now inside to Şengün, who's got post positioning on Huff, and pump fakes him out of his boots, gets the offensive rebound off the miss, goes up on the foul, and gets fouled by Huff, pump faking him into that foul. Zach said, I like him. He's just a puppy, 20 years old. Gotta let him grow. I know, man, but who do you take out of the rotation? Who is he playing instead of? There's a couple of teams around the league who have the same issue, where you got too many young guys on the team who want to play, who feel like if they're given an opportunity that they can really shine. I do like Cam Whitmore, though. I'd like to see it work out for him with the team that drafted him. But if not, you know, gotta let him spread his wings, man. Şengün misses 2 free throws, and it's out of bounds on the Rockets fighting for the rebound. Ball going the other way. I mean, Jae'Sean Tate is in the rotation right now. How do you feel about Jae'Sean Tate? Because he's been around with the Rockets for a little bit now. Do you think he should be playing over Cam Whitmore? Like, how do you feel about that situation? I think he's a better player than Cam right now, more consistent at least, and a better defender. As a good defense from Brooks leads to a terrible shot from Salty Aldama. Here comes Jalen Green pushing it the other way. Green has it up top, feeds it over to Şengün. He's attacking to his left on Kennard, putting his head down, attacking, flips it up with the left hand, gets it to go. Brandon Clark just a little too late to contest there. Kennard has it up top, swings it in the corner to Aldama, jab step driving to his left, gets caught in the air, gets it out to Brandon Clark. Clark hands it off to Kennard, who steps back, pump fakes, now back to Clark. Clark is going to look to attack Şengün, leans in, goes up with the reverse layup, and blows the reverse layup, knocked out of bounds off of Şengün. Zach said, the Rockets are in no need to trade anyone. If you think about it, we have Phoenix's future draft picks, some of Brooklyn's picks, and all of ours. It's too many picks. You can't draft all those guys. Can't draft all. You already have an issue playing young players. You got to have a consolidation trade. And a 5-second call on the Grizzlies, they could not inbound it. Ball going back to Houston, already with a 12-point lead. Zach said Tate will pass the ball. Great point. Great point. Cam Whitmore, not known much for his passing. Definitely tunnel vision. Part of the reason why he fell in the draft. A lot of teams don't trust him. Van Vliet, cross-court pass to Brooks, fires the left corner three. Off the back of the rim, can't get it to go. LaRavia with the rebound. He's bringing it down, gets it over to Scottie Pippen Jr. Swings it over to Kennard. Kennard coming to his left, attacking Green, kicks it out to Pippen Jr. Swings it over to Waldama, swing through to his right, attacking, high floater over Şengün, can't get it to go, but nice tip up and in from Brandon Clark over Tate. Van Vliet on the left wing, being guarded by Kennard. Coming to his right off a high Şengün screen, good screen, swings it over to Jalen Green for a wide open right wing three off the back rim, can't get it to go, a long rebound, Tate's fighting for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Tate hitting the floor, looking for a foul, an off-ball foul, doesn't get it. So the Grizzlies will bring it down. Still a 10-point lead for the Rockets, maintaining here, but we got just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Can go either way. Got to be able to end the quarter strong here. They get it over to Luke Kennard on the right wing for a three, knocks it down, and just like that, back to a 7-point game. Van Vliet bringing it down against Kennard. Van Vliet has it up top, being guarded by Kennard. Comes to his right off the Şengün screen, a pull-up three, gets open. Great screen from Şengün, but he can't knock it down, then fighting for the rebound. And the Grizzlies end up fouling Jae'Sean Tate, battling down low. Zach said, too many picks. That's a problem I think any team would love to have. Most teams would love to have it, but there's only so many times you could draft a player and then not play him. It becomes more of an issue when you have too many picks and you're trying to be a great team. They'll end up using those picks to make a big trade, for sure. I mean, every team wants picks, for sure. But at some point, you're going to have to package those picks together and move on from them. Can't draft all of them. Cam Whitmore coming in. Speaking of, also coming in, Amen Thompson. Zach said, boys are really going to be mad if Phoenix, the 12th seed right now, ends up forking over a top 5 draft pick this year. For sure, Zach. I'd love to see it. I love when teams get punished for trading away a ton of picks and terrible trades. I love it. I love when I see teams get punished for that. Stop making terrible decisions, trading all your picks for a 33-year-old aging superstar with a terrible injury history. Terrible decision. Terrible decision from Phoenix. Beautiful pocket pass to Brandon Clark, who knocks down a floater in the lane. And just like that, it's back to a 6-point game. Şengün has it up top as Tate split his free throws, by the way, so it's 34-28. Şengün kicks it out the last second. Tate, a left corner three, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. And Brandon Clark ends up fouling Şengün. Can't keep him up, trying to keep him off the glass, but can't. Under 3 minutes to go. Şengün is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws as the Grizzlies are already in the bonus. Hacking and whacking away out there. Well, Houston's in the bonus. Grizzlies put them in the bonus. Şengün with 2 free throws here. Can put it back up by 8. Şengün knocks down the first one. You guys know how I feel about free throws. Gotta knock your free throws down. Is Marcus Smart playing for the Grizzlies? What's going on with his situation? Şengün knocked down the first one. He's got one more coming. 35-28, 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Şengün goes 2 for 2. Extending the lead back up to 8. Their largest lead of the game so far has been 12. Got to be able to end the quarter strong, though. Still 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. They get it over to Kennard, pump fakes, driving to his right, kicks it out. Aldama, a right corner three, comes up short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by LaRavia, though. Ball will go back to Houston. Steven Adams checking in for Şengün here. Shout out Steven Adams. Always like Steven Adams. Gets a standing ovation from the Memphis crowd. Obviously had a great tenure there with Memphis. They eventually had to move on from him with his injury history. Thompson pushing the pace, coming the other way, kicks it out. Cam Whitmore, a right wing three. He's not going to hesitate. Comes up well short. Maybe he got it blocked. Cam Whitmore catches, pump fakes, hop step, fighting for the rebound. Steven Adams, his second offensive rebound already, and a jump ball with Jaren Jackson Jr. Jump ball between Adams and Jaren Jackson Jr. 12 left on the shot clock, so if Houston wins it. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks it. LaRavia able to save it from going out of bounds. Aldama gets it back to LaRavia, and the Grizzlies are pushing the other way. LaRavia leaves it off for Aldama, catches, pump fakes, kicks it out to Jaren Jackson Jr. Now back to Aldama. One dribble pull up over Adams, rattles it in. Tough shot from Aldama, straightaway three. Back to a 5-point game, 36-31. The Grizzlies doing a good job of hanging in here, surviving this first quarter after it seemed like Houston was going to get off to a raucous start. They're already up to 36 points. We're just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They're getting whatever they want offensively. Zach said Steven Adams, gotta love him. I've always loved Steven Adams. Always really liked him. Even now that he's getting a bit older and he's not nearly as effective as he used to be. Still like him. Still like him. He's still valuable backup big at this point in his career. And he's a great vet. He's a great vet. And another foul on the floor sends Thompson to the foul line where he knocks down both of his free throws. Grizzlies got to stop fouling, man. They are hacking away. Kennard has it up top, gets it over to Scottie Pippen Jr., feeds it down low to Jaren Jackson Jr. in the post against Tate, backing him down, and they call a foul on Tate, reaching in against Jaren Jackson Jr. So the Grizzlies will inbound it here. They're down 7 with 1:40 to go here in the first. They get it in Scottie Pippen Jr. Pippen Jr. up top. Pass fake, gets it over to Aldama. Deep straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Steven Adams comes flying in for the rebound. Here comes Thompson pushing the pace again. Thompson attacking Kennard. They're not going to attack the old man. Pulls it back out, gets it out to Green. Green up top, spinning to his right, pulls it back out. Scottie Pippen Jr. digging in defensively here. Green's going to look to dance with it. Coming to his right, behind the back, coming to his left, a high screen, a pull-up deep three, and Green splashes in nothing but net. Fantastic defense until the last second there, where they lost him behind that screen from Steven Adams, and he splashes the three. Putting the Rockets back up by 10. LaRavia crosses over, kicks it out to Kennard. They run him off the line. He steps back in the right corner for a three and knocks it down. That's what Luke Kennard does. He is in the league because he can shoot threes. You're going to have to run him off that line. Thompson attacking, gets it down low to Tate, catches, pump fake, pass fake. Now gets it out to Green. Green has it up top. 50 seconds to go. Green, being guarded by LaRavia, he's going to look to dance. They're going to send a double over the top to Whitmore. Catches on the left wing. Down low to Adams. Adams back to Whitmore. Catches, pump fake, sidestep, puts it up over Aldama at the last second. Looks like he got blocked again. That's 2 straight air balls for Cam Whitmore. What are you doing out there, buddy? What are you doing out there? Be confident, be aggressive, and do what you do and get buckets. Don't be out there hesitating. Don't be out there sulking. Desmond Bane's going to check back in. Got the timer still running. We got 37 seconds to go here. Ball going back to the Grizzlies. Morant's also back in for what should be the final offensive possession here. Morant's going to bring it down against Thompson. Has it up top. Coming to his right. Now attacking to his left against Green. Goes up. And Morant gets the lefty finish over him. Just too explosive, too quick. Blows right past Green there. 5-point game. Whitmore bringing it down, attacking. Puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Jalen Green with the offensive putback, can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks, one dribble, kicks it back out. Green, a right wing three on the relocation. Gets fouled and one for Jalen Green on the relocation three off the offensive rebound. Jalen Green seems to be on one tonight. The jump shot's going down. Sometimes he could be erratic with his shooting, but he's got it going here tonight. Relic of the Soul. What's up, Relic? And like I said, this Grizzlies team is hacking and whacking away here tonight. The refs are going to look to see if it's a flagrant foul. I don't think so. Don't think so. Maybe they could call it a flagrant with a reckless closeout, but we'll see. We're going to have to see the replay. I could see them calling this a flagrant. I could see them calling this a flagrant. Zach said Morant is nice, real nice. I hope he stays on the court now, and all this off the court drama is gonna blow over. He's grown up a little bit. I hope so. Same with Zion. I hope a lot of his off the court issues are gonna get cleared up. It seems like he's gonna move on from New Orleans at some point. It seems like that's pretty mutual at this point. But either way, whether he stays or goes, I hope he cleans himself up. They are going to call it a reckless closeout, a flagrant one on Desmond Bane. So not only are they going to get the and one free throw for Jalen Green, they're also going to get the ball back. Green has the opportunity to put them up 9 and give them possession back. Zach said Jalen Green's been super nice the last 17 games. Yeah, he's erratic. He'll have like a really good 15-game stretch and then a really bad 15-game stretch. Green's at the foul line for his and one free throw here. Does miss the free throw, though. Come on, Green. Come on. Got to hit your free throws. Number one pet peeve in the NBA. Players missing open free throws. Oh, they're going to give him 2 free throws off of it. Could have been the rare 5-point play. Jalen Green. You're messing up history here. He does knock down the second one, though, giving them the traditional 4-point play. Van Vliet's going to inbound it. Gets it into Şengün. Şengün on the right wing. 10 seconds to go. Backing down Aldama. Driving to his left. Kicks it out. Wide open. Dylan Brooks in the left corner. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. John Morant snatches it away. Turning on the Jets. Driving it down. A half-court heave. Almost banks it in. But that'll be the end of the first quarter. A 9-point lead for Houston. A 45-point quarter for Houston. Normally a 36-point quarter from Memphis should be good enough to either keep you in the game or, most of the time, give you the lead. 36-point quarter is a very great quarter. But the defense just hasn't been there for Memphis for a multitude of reasons. Number one, they're hacking and whacking away tonight. Number two, Zach Edey, the main culprit of their fouling situation, picked up 2 fouls early. First 3 minutes of the game, he picked up 2 fouls, and now he's out. Similarly with Desmond Bane, just picked up his second foul there at the end of the quarter, also giving him the flagrant. So Houston seems ready to go tonight. I don't know too much about these Grizzlies tonight. They don't seem to bring it. But that is the first quarter. I normally say first quarter is a feel-out quarter, as we know. Student said 95 to 88, Raptors on top. Okay, we got to go around the league real quick. Normally we save it for halftime, but we're going to do it right now. Zach also said Jalen is also 22, straight out of high school. Let these guys grow and you'll see. I've never been a big fan of Jalen Green. So, just not a fan. Not a fan of his game. I don't believe. Was always a Cade Cunningham kind of guy. And there's a reason why Cade is popping off and Jalen Green isn't. I think Jalen Green's a solid role player. Solid starter. But he's not going to be a star, in my opinion. Of course, we're rooting for Toronto tonight, wanting Cleveland to lose. Got to climb up them rankings. We rooted for Cleveland. I said a truce the other night, root for Cleveland, so they can bring an end to that OKC empire real quick, put an end to that 15-game winning streak. And now that they took care of business over there, rooting for Toronto to beat their butts tonight. They're only up 5. 9 seconds to go in that third quarter. No Donovan Mitchell for Cleveland. But Garland's hooping 26 and 6. Mobley's doing his thing 17. Allen's doing his thing 17. Everywhere else around the league. Warriors up by 8 on the Pistons. Timberwolves up by 12 in the Magic. I thought tonight was going to be the return of Paolo Banchero, but he will remain out for a little bit. He is questionable. He will be making his return very, very shortly, if not during the next game. All right, here we go. Looks like we're starting the second quarter here. And we are. Thompson has it, backs down, a fall-away jumper. Don't like it. Not your game. Not your game with the fall-away jumpers there. Hands it off to Jackson Jr., attacking. Coming to his left against Aaron Holiday. Flips it up with the left hand. And they give him the and one. Knocks down the floater and a foul on Aaron Holiday. Holiday just far too small to guard Jaren Jackson Jr. there in transition. Jaren Jackson Jr. at the foul line. Can't get his free throw to go. Getting missed free throws from both sides here tonight. Thompson bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Hands it off to Whitmore, coming to his left. Off a Steven Adams screen, driving it down. Scoop layup with the left hand, can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Edey against Adams, seems like a really good matchup. John Morant driving it down. Quick hit ahead to Wells. Wells just loses it. Whitmore rips it away. Here comes Thompson, pushing it. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet with the pass fake. He's going to pull it back out and set up a play. Van Vliet has it up top. Coming to his left, off a Whitmore screen. Pocket pass to Whitmore, who's open for a three and knocks down the straightaway pick and pop three. You love to see it. That's a veteran right there. Again, the rookie. Well, not a rookie anymore. Getting the young man an open look after he seemed a little frustrated to start. And Van Vliet digging down against Jaren Jackson Jr. in the post. Ends up fouling him. Houston back up by 10. 48-38 off that three. Zach said he's averaging 20 points per game efficiency, starting guard, and his team is number 2. You're a hater? I'm not a hater. I just don't like him. I didn't call him bad or anything. I'm objective. Subjectively, I don't like him, but objectively, he's good. Solid starter. Nothing you told me tells me that he's a star. Solid starter. Doing his thing. Grizzlies kick it out to Wells, left wing three. Can't get it to go. Morant comes flying in, but can't grab the rebound. Adams has it. Quick it ahead to Whitmore, putting his head down, attacking. Lost it, picks it back up. He's going to pull it back out. Gets it over to Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Van Vliet has it in the middle of the lane. Tries to sneak it down low to Thompson, but Scottie Pippen Jr. saw it, picks it away. Now he's pushing the pace. Now he's going to pull it back out. Steven Adams switched onto him. Kicks it out to Jaren Jackson Jr. being guarded by Whitmore on a switch here. Coming to his right. Thompson's going to switch onto him. Gets it out to Wells. Wells being guarded by Van Vliet. And Van Vliet knocks it away, the veteran. Picking on the rookie there. Thompson pushing the other way. Kicks it out. Aaron Holiday, a right wing three. Can't get it to go. And then a foul on the floor. Jalen Wells trying to box out Steven Adams. Under 10 to go. Zach said, Detroit, LOL, Cade is popping what seed they in? Hey, man, didn't you just call me a hater? I said objectively, Jalen Green's good. But Cade Cunningham has been far better. He's probably going to end up being an all-star this year. Hey, man, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater, Zach. Don't get upset, my man. Cade is significantly better than Jalen Green. Jalen Green's good. Cade is he's hitting that star ceiling, my man. Jalen Green is not. Cade is. Scottie Pippen Jr. bringing it down against Holiday. Gets it over to Morant. Morant coming to his left. Attacking off a stagger screen, goes up. And the ball gets knocked out of his hands. Morant tossed it to nobody. Some reckless play from the Grizzlies here. Another turnover. Whitmore pushing the other way. Doing too much. Tries to Euro step past some defenders. Turns it over on a bad shot. Morant driving it down. Leans into the defender. Can't get the layup to go. But Jalen Wells right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Grizzlies hanging around 48-40. Houston's had their opportunities to pull away a little bit, but can't take advantage. Van Vliet has it up top, being guarded by Scottie Pippen Jr. He's chasing him off the Steven Adams screen, and Scottie Pippen reaches out and grabs Van Vliet, ends up fouling him. Side out of bounds. Zach said, you said he'll never be a star. That's some hater nonsense. Just say you don't like him and leave it at that. You're not a fortune teller. I literally just said in my opinion, Zach. You gotta clean out the mirrors, brother. I could have an opinion where I don't think he's going to be a star. You do. That's fine. We could agree to disagree, my man. I didn't say I was right. I said I don't think he's going to be a star. That's literally an opinion. We're not going to agree on everything, my man. It's fine. You believe he's going to be a star? That's great. I don't. We'll see who's right in the future. Like you said, he's 22. A lot of time left in his career, man. A lot of time left in his career. Just because somebody doesn't agree with you doesn't make them a hater, my man. It's not how the world works. Scottie Pippen bringing it down off a miss from Thompson. Pippen leaves it off to Jackson Jr. on the right wing, being guarded by Thompson. And Thompson fouls him, reaching in. Some taking out some aggressiveness from Thompson. He's upset he didn't get the foul on the other end. Thompson pointing to the other end of the court, looking for the foul himself. Soon said, I really like Scottie Pippen Jr. He's good. He's solid. He's solid. Good backup. I didn't think he'd be anything in the league. He's been much better than I thought he was going to be. Zach Edey has it up top, being guarded by Adams. Gets it over to Morant, driving to his right, coming down the lane against Adams. Morant's looking for a foul. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Adams. Grizzlies will inbound it under their own basket. 8:30 to go. And an offensive foul in the Grizzlies game, getting a little chippy. Some frustrations boiling up from both sides right now. Refs are simultaneously letting them play physically, but also maybe trying to clean it up a little bit here. The whistles are starting to fly a little bit. Zach said, I want to subscribe now. Goofball, go ahead, buddy. I never asked you to subscribe, my man. If you can't understand what an opinion is and that two people can believe two different things and neither of them are correct, it's just what you believe, then I don't know what to tell you, my man. If your feelings are hurt, your feelings are hurt. Jaren Jackson Jr. in the lane, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Under 8 to go, 51-44. Van Vliet bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Wells, driving to his left, pulling it back out, gets it over to Holiday. Holiday attacking to his right on Morant, gets it over to Adams. Adams hands it off to Whitmore, driving to his left, pulling it back, step back, long pull up two. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Adams keeps it alive. That's what he does. Saves it back out to Whitmore. Whitmore attacking along the baseline, goes up, and he throws it down with two hands over Jaren Jackson Jr., who could not get up in time to contest. Cam Whitmore is a high flyer. Scottie Pippen bringing it down against Holiday. Has it on the right wing. Gets it over to Jackson Jr. Jackson looking to attack, coming to his left, stops, turns, kicks it in the corner. Morant, the left corner three, they leave him open. Morant can't make him pay. Thompson with the rebound and shot out of a cannon. Bounce past to Whitmore, who's going to stop and pop on the left wing. And splashes it nothing but net. Cam Whitmore can be a microwave, and he's laughing and smiling going to the bench. Ooh, man. Cam Whitmore can be a microwave, man. He can be a microwave. He's showing it right now. Soon said, sometimes I forget to give the other Holiday his props. Aaron Holiday's nice. I think the thing that just goes against him the most is his size. He is the smallest brother of the three brothers. Justin Holiday probably being the biggest, the tallest. Drew being the one in the middle, but also being the oldest. Susan said, thanks for the refs just letting them play instead of blowing the whistle every second. They are. They are definitely letting them play a little bit. They might have to clean it up, though. It can get chippy quickly. It can get chippy quickly. Soon said, a little Holiday is small. It is the thing that's holding him back. I mean, he's got a little bit of everything. He's good at a lot of things, but not great at anything. Right? I think is his biggest weakness, but also it's just, he's so much smaller than everybody sometimes out there, man. Uh-oh, and the Cavs have taken a 2-point lead over the Raptors. Come on, Toronto. We need you to pull this one out tonight. Not able to stay in front of Garland. 10 for 15 from the floor, 3 for 5 from 3, 6 for 7 from the foul line. He's having himself a hell of a game. 29 and 7 so far. Here we go. We're checking in now. Ja Morant bringing it down. 7 minutes to go. And Houston still holding on to that 8-point lead. Aldama has it up top, attacking Dillon Brooks, kicks it out to Wells. Wells swings it over to Huff. Huff is going to settle for that 3 over Şengün and can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Morant able to secure it, goes up and can't get the finish over Thompson. Good contest from Thompson. Morant making it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. A lot of contact, no foul call. Thompson swings it out. Whitmore, another right corner 3. Can't get that one to go, though. Aldama with the rebound, and here comes Huff. Gets it over to Wells. Wells has it on the left wing. In and out dribble, attacking to his right. Spinning, coming to his left. Stops, pump fake, leans in, goes up. Can't get the little layup to go. Thompson tips the rebound out to Şengün. Şengün pushing it, gets it over to Brooks on the right wing. In transition, puts up the 3. Splashes it, nothing but net for Dillon Brooks. And Houston is moving and grooving, taking a 15-point lead. And a terrible passing decision from Morant, throwing a bullet lob pass as Thompson gets it over to Şengün, who Euro steps down the lane. Gets hit by Huff, but no foul call, and knocked out of bounds by Brooks. 59-44. Houston with a 15-point lead. We've seen Houston get out the big leads before and then give it away at the end. But they have all the momentum in the world right now against the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies look a little frustrated, and this is where the Grizzlies struggle as a young team. Morant's got to pull his team together. He has it up top, being guarded by Holiday. Coming to his right, off the Huff screen, leaves it off for Huff. Catches, pump fakes, driving it down, kicks it out. Aldama, no hesitation, 3. In and out, can't get it to go. LaRavia tips it out. Morant's going to grab it. Morant swings it over. Wells, a left wing 3. He's been knocking down all season, but he can't get that one to go. And the ball bounces over the backboard, out of bounds. It's going to go back to Houston. 59-44 with 5:50 to go. Whew. Holiday will bring it down against Bane. Bane has been very quiet here tonight. Haven't said his name pretty much at all, except for that flagrant foul. Şengün has it in the high post against Huff. Faces up, jab step, driving to his right, picks his dribble up again. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks on the right wing, gets it back to Şengün. Stops, pump fake, Euro steps down the lane, flips it up the left hand, and gets a nice soft bounce as it hits the back rim, but drops down through the basket. And now a 17-point lead for the Houston Rockets over the Grizzlies here in the second quarter. We're halfway through it. LaRavia up top dancing with it against Thompson. Trying to get it out to somebody. Now he's attacking to his left, and Thompson knocks it out of his hands. LaRavia dives on it and saves it. Gets it over to Huff. Leaves it off for Aldama. Scoop layup down the lane. Gets it to go over Green. Aaron Holiday bringing it down. Has it up top. Holiday gets it over to Green. Green coming to his right. Off the Şengün screen, putting his head down, attacking. Scoop layup high off glass, can't get it to go. Here comes Wells pushing the other way for the Grizzlies. And a foul on Dillon Brooks coming down the lane as he was standing in the way of Aldama. They call an off-ball foul on Green. On Brooks, excuse me. Not Green, on Brooks. Student said this game is far from over. I expect the Grizzlies to make some sort of run at some point to make it a game again. But right now, like I said, Houston has all the momentum in the world. They seem ready to go, game planned and ready to go against this Grizzlies team. Bane gets it into Kennard. Kennard being guarded by Green. Coming to his right, now leaves it off. Huff up top, catches, pump fakes, driving it down. Huff goes in with a scoop layup with his right hand and gets it to go. Huff, been very effective here. And a kickball violation on Huff, who knocks the Inbounds pass out. And Huff ends up fouling Şengün. The Rockets were just trying to inbound, and it's a foul before the ball is inbounded, so it's a free throw. And the Rockets will get possession back. Ricardo said the Cavs-Raptors game is very much entertaining. I should have chose our Knicks team B on Chevy's poll yesterday. Let's go Raptors. We are keeping an eye on it, Ricardo. We are keeping an eye on it. Rockets up by 1 with 6:30 to go here, there in the fourth. It is a very close, entertaining game. They hit it into Şengün. Şengün spins, coming to his left, throws the lob to Thompson. The Grizzlies saw it coming. Bane got his fingertips on it. And here they come pushing the other way off the turnover. LaRavia leaves it off for Huff. Huff back to LaRavia. Jab step, puts up a right wing three. LaRavia was a little hesitant for that. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. And Thompson looked like he shoved Huff to the ground fighting for that rebound. But either way, it's out of bounds on Huff. And Van Vliet has it up top. Van Vliet coming to his right off the Şengün screen. Pulling it back. Gets it over to Şengün. Şengün has it in the high post, swings it over to Brooks. Brooks, the left wing three, in and out, can't get it to go. Şengün with the offensive rebound, flips it up, can't get it to go, but a foul on Huff is going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. I know it's a foul on Bane. That's 3 fouls on Bane. Bane has been very quiet offensively. He's been hacking away defensively. He's been hacking and whacking away defensively, I should say. Soon said Donovan Mitchell was just resting, no injuries. Whack. Whack. That's why he's not a Knick. Whack. Stop resting. What are you resting for? It's your job to play, buddy. Go play. If you're healthy, go play. Şengün misses another free throw. Ay, ay, ay. Bane's going to sub out. Student said, I didn't choose them because I really didn't think it would be a battle. Underestimated for real. Sure, sure. Şengün misses 2 free throws in a row, and then a loose ball foul on Van Vliet. Ball going to the Grizzlies. Well, both teams are in the bonus, so now the Grizzlies are going to get free throws. This is turning into a free throw fest now. Like I said, it was getting a little chippy, so now the refs are going to start letting them whistles fly before halftime to kind of clean it up, make sure no extracurricular activities happen before halftime. Huff is at the foul line for 2 free throws, but while we're here, let's go ahead and check in on our other guys. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull the game up over here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to pull the game up over here as Huff knocks down a free throw. And we're gonna do our best to pay attention to both real quick. And Huff knocks down both. Jalen Green will bring it down against LaRavia. The Grizzlies, a little full court pressure here. Green has it up top against LaRavia. Coming to his right off the Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün at the foul line. Catches, pump fake, leans in. Now fall away foul line jumper. Banks it in. You'll take it any way you can get it. Şengün with a banked in foul line mid-range jumper. 14-point lead for the Rockets. Their largest lead was 17. Huff driving it down. Kicks it out up top to Aldama. Swings it over to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. is going to dance with it against Green. They show 2. He keeps it, stops, almost falls down, able to get it out to LaRavia. Device limit reached. Okay, so we can't do that here because NBA TV or NBA League Pass sucks. What do you mean I can't watch 2 games at once? What do you mean I have to go into the multi-view? I don't want to do that. All right, we can do that though. They get it into Aldama, who has the catch and fire. Quick catch and chucks it up. A deep left wing 3 for Santi Aldama. Splashes it nothing but net. My goodness, knocking it back down to an 11-point game with 3 minutes to go. Şengün driving it down. Sees a double team. Throws it out of bounds to nobody in the corner. Maybe somebody should have been there. Maybe you should see where you're throwing it. Either way, turnover. Ball going back to the Grizzlies. Morant bringing it down in the corner to Aldama. Aldama driving to his left on Van Vliet. Kicks it up top to Morant. Morant coming to his left off a Brandon Clark screen. Scoop layup with the right hand, gets it to go. Şengün reached in a little bit, no foul call, but pretty much let Brandon Clark get a clear lane to the basket, and they knocked it down to a single-digit game, 64-55. Green driving it down, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson puts up the floater, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Student said, do you think it's going to become an important factor for Tibbs to play the younger players? Tibbs he's just not going to do that. Just not going to do that. He doesn't trust them. He trusts Campaign. He trusts Landry Shamet. He trusts Precious Achiuwa. He trusts Jericho Sims. Does not trust Kolek. Does not trust Dadier. Does not trust Hugporty. As much as we want to see them play, he's not going to do it. I think it's a moot point to even talk about it because he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Watching the Cleveland-Toronto game also, I got the multi-view going. Scotty Barnes has it up top, attacking to his right. Against Strus, turns it over. He's looking for a foul call. He's not going to get it. Garland's going to bring it down. Euro stepping down the lane. Scoop layup with the left hand. Gets it to go. Grady did. You got to get that chase down block in, man. Got to get that chase down block in as Cleveland is taking a 4-point lead over Toronto with 4 minutes to go in that one. And they're going to call a timeout. So we got timeout in both games. And the Raptors head coach, in the face of the officials, frustrated with the no foul call. But it looked like Barnes just dribbled it off his own foot. And that's just bad defense, bad transition defense from the Raptors there. I almost said from the Knicks because I saw RJ and Quickly in the same screen, in the same shot. I almost said the Knicks there. Oh, I had the timer ticking the whole time. My bad. My bad. Overall, we got a 4-point lead. We got a timeout there for the Toronto-Cleveland game. Pistons-Warriors, 12-point lead for the Warriors there. Curry with only 9 tonight, 1 for 11 from 3. Hey, Curry, buddy. Cade, 18, 5 and 7 for Cade. They're going to need more of that from Cade. Timberwolves Magic. Magic getting beat down by the Timberwolves right now. Little sounds like our game is back, so let's get back to it. Thompson's at the foul line for his 2 free throws. For the other game, Pirtle has it up top, down low to Barnes for a 2-handed slam. It's a 2-point game up there, Toronto and Cleveland. Come on, Toronto, pull it off. Get a big victory over Cleveland. Come on, it would go a long way. Relic, my man, was popping, my guy. But Garland down the lane, an easy scoop layup. Terrible defense from Toronto. They've got horrific defense. Thompson knocks down both of his free throws. 2.5 to go in the second. Morant attacking Thompson, puts up a high floater over him, comes up short. Thompson with the rebound, he's pushing it the other way. Thompson, beautiful bounce past the Green, who goes up and gets chased down, blocked. Not Green, Brooks. I keep confusing Brooks and Green. Jaren Jackson Jr. bringing it down, up top to Clark. Clark hands it off to Morant, coming to his right. They give him space. He catches, pump fake, jab step. And he's got nothing, got nowhere to go. Good contest from Green. Gets it over to Kennard on the left wing, being guarded by Thompson. Driving to his right on the hezzy, stops, pump fake, kicks it over to Clark. Clark in the post, shot clock winding down. You got to get it up. Quick catch and fire from Kennard and splashes it. It's a 2. It was a 2. He couldn't step behind the line fast enough, but he's going to get the basket anyway. And a couple of tough heaves from the Grizzlies. One from Aldama, one from Kennard there. Green up top, driving to his right. A pull-up 3 off the screen. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Brooks picks it up. They throw it down low to Şengün, who's got post positioning, goes up, gets blocked by Jackson Jr., and out of bounds off of Şengün. Ball's going back to the Grizzlies, and here they go waking up. We thought they'd make a run, and here they go. Quickly pass down low to Pirtle. Nope, they call a travel on quickly. 126-120 with 3 minutes to go in that Cleveland-Toronto game, and it's not looking good for Toronto. Morant up top dancing with it between the legs, crossing over, scoop layup with the left hand over Green, can't get it to go. Some bad shots, some bad decisions from Morant tonight in his return game. Van Vliet on the left wing, dancing with it. Hesitation move, now coming to his right. Pocket pass to Şengün, stops, pump fakes, gets stripped down low, and it's another turnover, and here come the Grizzlies pushing the other way. They get it over to Morant, driving to his left, pulling it back out, swings it out, Jackson Jr. in the left wing for a three. Can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Aldama with the offensive rebound and put back. Aldama kind of leading the charge here. Had that three-point heave on the left wing where he quickly caught it and shot it. Splashed that three to bring him to within 10 or 11. It was very close at that point. And here he is with an offensive rebound and put back, dragging his team back into the game. 66-59. Like I said, we've seen Houston before go up by, take a large lead in a game and go up by double digits and then give it all back. I figured Memphis had at least one punch in them, and here they are. Aldama can't get the shot to go, but Şengün mistimes his jump. Jaren Jackson Jr. with the offensive rebound and dunk, bringing it to a 5-point game before halftime. They were down by 17 in the same quarter. Now it's 5. The Cleveland-Toronto game is 126-120. Strus gets it in at Jared Allen. Coming to his left, hands it off to Garland, driving to his right against, and throws a lob. Terrible pass. Off the fingertips of Allen. Here comes Boucher bringing it down over to Barnes. Barnes has it up top. Attacking to his left, kicks it over to RJ. RJ going along the baseline, puts up a high floater. Can't get it to go, but Pirtle right there for the tip up and in. And Toronto's hanging around with 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter against this Cleveland team with no Donovan Mitchell, but we need Cleveland to lose. Come on, Cleveland. Give this one away. Garland attacking, getting to the paint, puts up a floater, gets blocked. Boucher with the rebound. Here comes RJ. Don't turn it over. RJ attacking, goes up, takes a contact, gets it to go. It's a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go. Let's go, Toronto. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Mobley has it up top, being guarded by Boucher. Tries to hit the backdoor cut. Boucher dives for it, leaves Mobley open. They end up with a wide open three for Strus. Off the back rim, though, fight for a long rebound. Mobley tips it out to Garland. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Green, splits the defense down the lane. Scoop layup. Pretty move from Jalen Green. Oh, my goodness, crossing up the whole Grizzlies defense there. 68-61 with 30 seconds to go. Forgot to restart the timer. Kennard on the left wing being guarded by Van Vliet. And a foul. Off ball. Is going to send the Grizzlies back to the foul line with 23 seconds to go. Still a 2-point game, y'all. Still a 2-point game in that Cleveland-Toronto game. Scotty Barnes, the follow-away jumper, way off. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Jared Allen able to save it. Toronto, what are you, everybody's just standing around for Toronto to. Like, there's a loose ball, and nobody's going for it. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down his free throw. Jackson Jr. has one more coming. Student said, I can forgive John Morant for his game back. It is his first game back. Seems rusty out there. He's not making great decisions. Definitely shaking off some rust. Van Vliet bringing it down. And Cleveland hit a big shot, and that looks to be the dagger for that Toronto team. Yep, 124, 129 with 40 seconds to go. Green has it up top, final 12 seconds. Dancing with it against Wells, coming to his left off a Steven Adams screen. Driving it down, step back, left corner three against two defenders, can't get it to go, airballs it. Brooks is going to have to toss it up at the buzzer, can't get it to go, another airball, and that's going to be our halftime score, 68-63. I got to count that last free throw from Memphis. And I'm going to get this Toronto game out. I'm going to get this Toronto game out of here. We get that Toronto game out of there. Toronto's not going to be able to pull it out against Cleveland, even with no Donovan Mitchell. But our halftime score is 68-63. Let's go around the league. What do we got? What are we looking at? What are we cooking with? 129, 124, 40 seconds to go. It's not looking great for Toronto at all. Warriors Pistons, 98-88. Neither Cade or Steph have come out and set that game ablaze, so not too great of a game there, Warriors versus Pistons. Very lackluster game. Timberwolves Magic. Timberwolves are beating down on the Magic. I saw Dante was in the starting lineup. No Conley, or are they bringing him off the bench? They're bringing Conley off the bench. Dante with the starters. 4 for 7 from 3, too. You got to love to see Dante picking his play back up. Does have 3 turnovers and only 4 assists, though. Stop turning that ball over. Edwards with 21. Getting them shots up, 5 for 18 overall. They're trying to create some more spacing with Dante out there. Randall with 21, 9, and 2. Naj Reid with 16 off the bench. Solid production. Magic. Still no Boncaro. He was questionable coming in tonight, which means that he was capable of playing, but they're still going to hold him out. Student said the Raptors still gave it a good shot. Yeah, I had a suspicion that they weren't going to be able to pull it out, but, they gave him their best shot. That's all you could really ask for. Blazers, Mavs. Mavs are still without Luka, still without Kyrie. Blazers are beating up on them right now. 8-point lead. Simons with 16, Sharp with 16. Sharp seems to be making the leap this year, quietly down there in Portland. Not winning too many games, 13 and 23, but making a little bit of a leap. Looks solid out there. Scoot, my man Scoot, one of my favorite players in the league. I'm just rooting for Scoot to do well, man. 18 and 4 off the bench. Keep doing your thing, Scoot. What is he averaging this year? Scoot on the season is averaging 40% from the field. Come on, Scoot. Come on. 11 points, 5 assists on this efficiency. And only 76% from the foul line. Come on, man. You got to be better than that, Scoot. 11 and 5 is solid, but almost 3 turnovers. 40% from the field. Come on, man. Lionel Monas, what's up, Lionel? Big Ragu must be happy as a starter. Yeah, I don't know if he's happy being the starting point guard. Ringing a little bit of Alec Burks at point guard, but he's more than capable, man. He's more than capable of being a starter. We saw it, but still, Donovan Clingan, only 17 minutes, 8 points, does have 3 blocks. Donovan Clingan, another great rookie I love. Quietly having a very solid year. Just has to play behind DeAndre Ayton. Rockets Grizzlies. We'll go through the box score in a second. Hawks playing the Suns. They're almost halfway through their first quarter. Not much going on. It's 11-13. Same for Heat Jazz. Jazz are up on the Heat. And then you got the Hornets-Lakers game later tonight. Oh, no, that's postponed. So that game is not happening because of the LA Fires. We can go through the box score right now. Well, this is just way too loud. Let's go through the box score of our Rockets-Grizzlies game here tonight. Şengün's 8 for 11. He does have 2 turnovers. Got 20 points at halftime. 5 boards and 2 assists. Brooks is 2 for 8, 1 for 5 from 3. He's got pretty good looks. Only at 5 points. Thompson's been great. 9 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, a steal, a block. He's been everywhere. He's a +9. Has the highest plus-minus on the team for a reason. Van Vliet with 10. He's been solid. He's been a good floor general. 10 and 2. Not bad at all. Green, 6 for 12 from the field. He's being efficient. 15 points, 3 assists. Cam Whitmore with 8 off the bench. He did take 11 shots. In 9 minutes, he took 11 shots. If there's anything Cam Whitmore knows how to do is get them shots up. No assists, no rebounds, 2 steals, 8 points for Cam Whitmore. Mike, what's up, Mike? Mark said 10-3. Penn State up at half. Doesn't sound like a great game. Is it more just a defensive game, or is some nonsense going on, Mark? Tate only played 5 minutes. Played hard, but Steven Adams in his 8 minutes off the bench had 7 big old rebounds. Mark said it's a tight game. Defense, okay. You could stand to watch a defensive game. Can't stand to watch just an inefficient offensive game. And Aaron Holiday in 7 minutes was mostly invisible. I thought I don't know. Oh, missed his 1-3 and had a foul in 7 minutes. And then had zeros across the board. As for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr., 6 for 7. Morant, 5 for 13, 1 for 3 from three-point range, 2 boards and an assist. 11 points for Morant. He's a -13. Zach Edey's only played 8 minutes. He has 3 points. He made a 3 and has no rebounds, no steals, no blocks. Picked up 2 fouls early in that first quarter, and then you barely saw him after that. You barely saw him. He's got a lot to learn. Bane, similar boat. Only 9 minutes for Bane. Has not taken a shot. He's got 1 point. 1 point, 1 rebound, 2 assists. 2 turnovers and 3 fouls. He's been just as bad as Edey. Gotta expect more from Desmond Bane. And even with that being said, with 2 of their starters not even cracking 10 minutes in the first half, and combining for 4 points on 0 for 1 shooting, they took 2 shots combined, and you're within 5. So, Aldama 4 for 10, 10 points off the bench. I thought Aldama was a huge factor in their little mini comeback there. Mark said, I'm falling asleep, to be honest. Hey, defense is a great watch most of the time, but sometimes it does get boring. It is late into the night. It's already 9:30. I'm not going to lie. It's getting late even for me. It's getting close to my bedtime. I thought Kennard was also solid off the bench for the Grizzlies. Thought he was a steady veteran presence. 3 for 4, 2 for 3 from three-point range. Didn't make any silly plays. No turnovers, no fouls for Kennard. Scottie Pippen didn't score, didn't take a shot, but he had 3 boards, 2 assists, doing a little bit of everything. He was a +4. Jaren Jackson Jr. was also thriving factor in that little mini comeback. He's up to 14 points. He's 6 for 7 from the field. The only shot he missed was that 3-point shot. Everything else, he's knocking them down. AP, what's up, AP? Everything else, he's knocking them down. Pretty good game. We thought it was going to be a good game, even though Houston went up early. We know for a fact that Houston likes to give back leads. They're not great at holding on to their leads. AP said Scottie Pippen came out of retirement. Nah, he just had a kid and sent his kid to the league to do his work for him. Scottie Pippen Jr. on the Grizzlies, backup point guard. Kind of looks like Scottie, no? Kind of. I feel like if you showed me this picture, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint like, yeah, that looks like Scottie's son. I don't know, the facial structure is kind of the same, but the facial features are not. I mean, maybe he takes more after his mom, I don't know, but he's been solid this year. So far, 38% from 3, 47% from the field, 11 points a game, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, solid off the bench point guard. Only 6'1", though. How's your dad 6'8", and you're only 6'1"? How does that happen? I'd be so pissed. My dad was 6'8". Like, I would be growing up like, yeah, I'm going to be at least 6'5", 6'6", at least. And I grew up to be 6'1"? Bro, I'm pissed. How does that happen? I'd be so mad. Mike said Rockets look good tonight. They didn't look all that great in that second quarter. And they allowed the Grizzlies to come back. The thing about the Rockets is they get easily flustered. They get easily baited. Maybe it's the Dylan Brooks angle of it all, but they get easily baited into losing their cool a little bit. I think Thompson falls into that trap a little bit as well. You know, sometimes you just gotta be able to keep it cool, man. Keep your head. Şengün gets frustrated at times too, and he just, you know. Mike said I didn't know that about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen Jr. Cavs ended up winning tonight, unfortunately, against the Raptors. If you didn't know. It was a close game all throughout. The Raptors had the lead going into the fourth, had the lead for large swaths of the fourth, and then like the final 4 or 5 minutes, Garland and the Cavs turned it up, ended up being the Raptors. When you're a bad team, you find ways to lose. And the Pistons rallying against the Warriors here with 23 seconds to go? Oh my goodness. All right. I gotta pull it up. We gotta watch the end of that. Gotta hit the multi-view. Mike said, didn't know he played for the Rockets. No, he plays for the Grizzlies. Played for the Grizzlies, Mike. He's the backup guard for the Grizzlies. All right, let's tune into this Pistons game real quick. Pistons-Warriors. Pistons down by 2, 104-102 with 23 seconds to go. Warriors have the ball. Throw it all the way in the backcourt. Schroeder. Schroeder has it, bringing it down. Swing it up to Curry. That's not who you want to foul, and that's who they end up fouling. How is he the guy you end up fouling? How is he the guy you end up fouling? The ball was in the hands of Draymond for a split second. The ball was in the hands of Schroeder. I'd rather foul Schroeder instantly off the inbound and just play an elongated foul game than let them swing the ball over to Curry and have him go to the line. What are you doing? What are you doing, Detroit? Bickerstaff, buddy, what do you got him doing? Tell him to foul right away. Play the free throw game. Also looks like we're getting ready to start that third quarter for our Grizzlies-Rockets game. Detroit has no timeouts remaining. That's why they didn't want to play the foul game. I get it. But still. Either foul Schroeder earlier. You got a better chance with Schroeder missing than with Curry. Curry knocked down both. It's a 4-point game. Only 14 seconds to go. You're not going to have enough time. Looks like Detroit's going to go down against the Wizards there. I mean, against the Warriors. Here we go. We're checking back into our Houston Grizzlies game here tonight, our featured game. The Rockets will bring it down to start the second half. Thompson has it up top. Gets it over to Green. Green attacking to his right, being guarded by Wells, the rookie. Coming to his left off a Şengün screen, crosses over to his right on Edey, goes up, gets blocked by Edey. And here comes Bane pushing it the other way. Already a much better start by Edey. They get it over to Jackson Jr., driving it down, turns it over. Van Vliet bringing it down, gets over to Thompson. Euro stepping down the lane, goes up, takes some contact, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Edey able to grab it. Here comes Desmond Bane. And already Edey having a significantly better second half than he had in the first quarter. Jaren Jackson Jr. steps back for a left wing three and knocks it down. And here come the Grizzlies. Back to a 2-point game. Back like they never left. Van Vliet has it up top. Coming to his right off a Şengün screen. Pocket pass to Şengün. A one-legged floater. Gets it to go over Edey. And it looks like the Warriors are going to end up pulling it out. Bane, a right wing three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. At least he got a shot up, though. His first shot of the game. Get it over to Morant. Morant up top, being guarded by Thompson. Swing through to his right, pulling it back. Now coming to his left on Thompson. Ooh, spins right off of Thompson and then gets contested by Dillon Brooks. John Morant's frustrated. He's not getting any foul calls, but here come the Rockets pushing the other way. Şengün spins, kicks it out. Van Vliet, a right wing three in transition. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Wells has it. Here comes Morant. John Morant on the right wing, pushing the pace. Jalen Green retreating. They get it over to Edey. Edey against Şengün. Stop, leans in, steps through. Goes up, gets fouled by Şengün. Edey's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Niall Dimitri, what's up, Niall? Zach Edey having already an impact here in the third quarter, in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter, first minute and a half. A much better impact in the game than he had to start the game. Edey does miss a free throw, though. Got to knock down your free throws. Come on. He knocked down a three, and that was pretty much the only thing he did in his first 8 minutes of the first half. Picked up 2 quick fouls, barely played that first quarter. Edey does knock down his second free throw. My man, Niall Dimitri, with a very generous super chat. My man, thank you. Said, Happy New Year's, brother. Thank you for what you do. Appreciate you, Niall. I really do, my man. Thank you. Green has it up top, coming to his right off a Van Vliet screen. Driving it down, stops, crossing over to his left, a fall-away jumper over Edey. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Here come the Grizzlies pushing the other way. Morant being guarded by Thompson, turning on the Jets, driving to his left, blowing by, picks up a foul. He's finally going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hangs his head a little bit, looks a little frustrated that he's not getting more calls, man. Morant's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. Can bring the Grizzlies within 1 point here. 10 minutes to go already here in the third quarter, and the Grizzlies are back into it, back like they never left. Susan said your goal is reached. It is. I always put those goals up they're never really a goal. They're just silly. I like to I don't know. They give you the option to do it, so I always throw something up there. They're never even goals. Like I said, today's goal is, hey, if we reach our goal, we're gonna do the Knicks game. And then in parentheses it was like, well, we're gonna do the Knicks game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Van Vliet with a pull-up jumper. Nice handoff from Şengün. Got him a wide open look. Morant did knock down both of his free throws. Edey in the right corner gets it over to Bane. Bane on the left wing, being guarded by Van Vliet. Coming to his left, leaning in, kicks it out to Morant, catches, pump fakes, driving to his left on Thompson, gets fouled by Thompson. It's gonna send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. .9:30 to go here in the third. Thompson very frustrated with the foul call. Morant finally putting his hands up to the sky like, finally, I'm starting to get these calls. But Morant at the foul line for 2 free throws again. Knocks down the first. Morant goes 2 for 2 again. Hit his last 4 free throws. Dillon Brooks is going to bring it down. 72-71. It's a 1-point game. Both these teams going back and forth now. Şengün has it up top, being guarded by Edey. Hands it off to Van Vliet, coming to his left. And they call a foul. Morant trying to get around the Şengün screen. There was a fear this game was going to end up being a blowout, but the game's getting real tight. It's getting real tight, Mike. Brooks has it in the post against Bane. Stops. Fall away baseline jumper from Brooks. Can't get it to go. Edey with the rebound. Here comes Bane pushing the other way. Bane has it up top. Good defense from Brooks. Quick crossover to his left. Stepping back. Gets it out to Wells. Wells, pass fake, driving to his left. Kicks it out. Bane, a wide open left corner 3. Knocks it down. Desmond Bane. Welcome to the game, Desmond Bane. As the Grizzlies take a 2-point lead here. Thompson bringing it down. Coming to his right off a Şengün screen. Edey's going to pick him up on a switch. And they call a foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. And the Grizzlies are frustrated with a lot of the foul calls going on right now. Student said the media has the New York Knicks game versus OKC be the game of the week. I mean, I don't know. I think that Cleveland OKC game was the game of the week. 15-game winning streak versus a 10-game winning streak. It's even better than when the Knicks played the Thunder the first time. Van Vliet up top, down low to Şengün. Leans in, puts it up, can't get it to go. And another foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. He's out there hacking and whacking away. As the Grizzlies have been all night. So Şengün's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Chris Rowe, what's up, Chris? And see those likes up, just up by to show love. I'm out. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support, my man. Şengün knocks down the first one. Jae'Sean Tate subbing in for Thompson right now. Get Thompson a little bit of a breather. Şengün knocks down both of his free throws. Ties it at 74. Morant has it up top, being guarded by Van Vliet. Gets it over to Desmond Bane. Bane being guarded by Brooks, driving to his right. Coming down the lane, scoop layup with the right hand, can't get it to go. Şengün, good box down and rebound over Edey. Green gets it over to Brooks. Brooks is going to pull it back out. Smart move. Don't rush it. Spins towards the baseline. Kicks it out to Şengün. Şengün's going to look to attack Edey, driving to his left. Leans in, stops, kicks it out. Tate, a right corner 3. That's the guy you want shooting, but Tate makes you pay, knocking down that 3 right there. 77-74, Morant driving it down. Euro steps down the lane. Scoop layup with the left hand. Gets it to go down. Van Vliet bringing it down the other way. Van Vliet up top, coming to his left off a Şengün screen. Driving to his right, right through the chest of Edey. Good defense from Edey, forcing the miss from Şengün. Here comes Morant pushing the other way. Morant has it on the right wing, being guarded by Tate. Dancing with it. Puts up the jumper over Tate, gets the little floater to go, and a foul on Tate. Morant starting to wake up here in the second half. He just needed a half so he can get all that rust off. So he can shake all of that rust off. Now he's hooping. Now he's starting to impose his will on the game right now. John Morant at the foul line for one more. Jalen Green bringing it down against Wells. Morant Did knock down his and one free throw, giving the Grizzlies back their 2-point lead. Green driving to his right, slips and falls. Green and Morant tie it up. So it's going to be a jump ball. With 7 minutes to go here in the third, it feels like the Grizzlies have snatched away all the momentum Houston once had. The dog catcher. What's up, dog catcher? Ref blows the whistle, tells Jaren Jackson Jr. and Jayshawn Tate to chill. And Tate just out there being a nuisance right now. The ref has to come in and stop telling him to acting up. Treating him like a middle schooler. Saying you're doing too much. Green, able to win the tip against Morant. Van Vliet has it up top, being guarded by Bane. Pocket pass to Van Vliet to Şengün off the screen. And Şengün gets fouled by Edey. How's your night going, dog catcher? How's your night going, my man? Green gets it into Van Vliet. Van Vliet being guarded by Morant. Coming to his right off the Şengün screen. Driving it down. Hesitation move. Pocket pass to Şengün at the foul line. Catches. Pump fakes. Half spin. Kicks it out. Jayshawn Tate wide open in the right corner again. And again, he makes them pay. If there's one guy you want shooting on this Rockets team, Jayshawn Tate may be the one. Knocking down 2 straight corner threes. Keeping the Rockets into it. Jackson Jr. backing down Jayshawn Tate. They're attacking him right now. He leans in, flips it up with the left hand, and they call a travel on Jackson Jr., and he is very frustrated. And Jaren Jackson Jr. gets hit with a tech too. You got to control your emotions out there. These refs are not playing with you. Don't act like a child, and they won't have to treat you like a child, Jackson Jr. We're going to go to a timeout, but when we come back, we'll get a free throw for Memphis. For Houston, excuse me. A free throw for Houston. Technical foul on Memphis. Tate said, Jackson Jr., don't let Tate take you out of the game, please. Both these teams, you could just see the youth. You could see it. You could see it, man. Now Dimitri's rooting for the Grizzlies tonight. I'm just here for a good game, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to pick, I guess I'd like to see Thompson play well on the Rockets, but really, I guess I like more players on the Grizzlies. I like Bane. I like Edey. I like Bane. I like Edey. I like to watch John Morant play basketball. But while we have this timeout, we can go around the league. You can go around the league. Dog catcher says, Blazers winning on the road lately. I hope they hang on to the slim lead versus the Mavs tonight. My young guys are really committed to playing defense. Well, we can check out their box score. 109-108. It's a 1-point game with 2:30 to go in the fourth. Blazers, Shaedon Sharpe is hooping. Anthony Simons is also hooping. How old is Anthony Simons now? I still feel like he's like 22 years old, but he's got to be like 24, 25 now, no? He is 25. Okay. Still very young. Still very young. But my guy, Scoot Henderson, I gotta say, dog catcher, my guy, Scoot Henderson on the Blazers. I love Scoot. I love them coming out of the draft. I would have taken him second over Brandon Miller. Boy, have I been wrong. 20 points, 4 assists for Scoot tonight. Solid. Solid. Not great, but not bad either. Doing it all at the foul line. He's getting hacked. Now I said I want the Grizzlies to win. Pepe 2K YouTube. What's popping, my guy? What's popping, Pepe? You think Thompson will get 11 rebounds? What is he up to now? Van Vliet's going to shoot the technical free throw. Thompson, I mean, I doubt it. He only got 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 9, 5, and 5. Nah, I can't say he's going to grab 11. We're already halfway through the... Whoops. We're already halfway through the... halfway through the third quarter here. He's not going to get to 11. Van Vliet does knock down his and one free throw. Jalen Green on the left wing attacking Edie. Goes to the scoop layup. Gets it to go over to Edie. And they're just attacking Edie. They are not afraid to attack him, man. They are not afraid to attack him. Edie has it up top. Oh, no, that's Aldama. Excuse me. Aldama has it up top. Hands it off to Morant, who spins it to the paint, takes some contact, flips it up to the basket, can't get it to go. Edie knocks it away, but right to the Rockets. And the Rockets are pushing the other way. Leaves it off to Şengün. Şengün back to Van Vliet. Left corner three. Wide open in transition. Too long, can't get it to go. Edie cleans it up with a rebound. And Bane will bring it down. Bane has it up top. Gets it over to Aldama. Attacking to his left on Tate. And Tate ends up fouling Aldama, sending him for the foul. And Aldama has been huge for the Grizzlies here tonight. Mike said Mavs ain't the Mavs here lately. Well, they are missing Thompson. I mean, not Thompson. They are missing Kyrie. They are missing Luka. So that do it to any team, missing your top two guys. Unless you're the Rocket. Unless you're the Magic for some reason. Mike said, I like the Rockets tonight. I just want to see a good game. Just want to see a good game. Now said, oh my God, Doug Christie's the coach for the Kings? That's so awesome. Yeah, they brought him back. He was an assistant under Mike Brown, I believe, right? And then when they fired Mike Brown, unceremoniously, they brought in Doug Christie, and he's done an okay job. Done an okay job. I haven't paid too much attention to the Kings, but from what I've seen, he's been all right. Been all right. Seems capable as a head coach. This is a good opportunity for him. Get his name out there. Van Vliet up top, pump fakes, driving it down, spins it around, kicks it out to Tate in the corner. Pump fakes, he's going to drive it down, goes right into the chest of Huff. Can't get it to go, but Şengün right there to clean it up with the offensive rebound and putback. 85 to 85 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bane crossing over, driving to his left, high floater. Gets a nice friendly bounce at the front of the rim, but got the nice soft bounce and got it to roll through the basket there. Green bringing it down, has it up top. And Huff ends up fouling Şengün. So Şengün's at the foul line for 2 free throws. And he misses another one. Has Şengün even hit a free throw tonight? I feel like he's missed every free throw he's taken. AP said basketball has a different feeling when you have no rooting interest, less stress. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you're just watching it for the love of the game, just feels better. Şengün finally knocks one down here, knocks down the second one. 82 to 86. Under 5 to go. Kennard has it up top, being guarded by Van Vliet. Coming to his right off a Huff screen. Pocket pass to Huff. Driving it in on Van Vliet, and Van Vliet takes it right out of his hands. Good hands from Van Vliet. Pushing the other way, throws it over the top to Şengün. Oh, catches and tries to hit a little reverse layup. Made it a little too fancy. He rushed it, missed it, but they got the offensive rebound back to Şengün. Spins off of Aldama, puts up the floater, and rattles it in. 88-82 with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Aldama gets it over to Huff, catches, pump fakes, driving it down, gets fouled by Şengün. Puts his hand up. You rarely see that. Şengün did hack him. Intentionally fouled him. Student said, yep, that's why I'm watching it laid back, because tomorrow night is a whole other story. True. Very true. Both teams are in the bonus, so Huff is going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Both of these teams have been hacking and whacking away, man. They're both teams in the bonus with 4 minutes to go. Come on. Come on. Signs of a young team from both sides. Had to blow my nose real quick. Huff knocks down his free throw. Şengün has it on the other end. Stops, turns, spins. Gets fouled by Clark. He's going to go back to the foul line for 2 free throws. Now said that's so cool that Christie's a coach. It's a great opportunity for him. He's showing some things, man. This is a great opportunity for him to get his name out there in legit head coach talks. Right? Could viable to get an interview with the team once the head coaching position opens, or to keep this job, or to keep the Kings job. You know, obviously a beloved figure out there in Sacramento, a Sacramento King legend. So you know the fan base is going to be behind him. As Şengün misses 2 more free throws, what is going on with Şengün tonight? We got to check his free throws during the next dead ball. Aldama gets fouled by Dylan Brooks coming down the court. Like, this has just turned into a hack fest. This is going on forever. Come on. All right, well, Aldama's going to shoot these free throws. Let's check this box score real quick. Because Şengün cannot knock down a free throw. He is 6 for 13 tonight. Oh my goodness, Şengün, 6 for 13. So he's missed 7. If he hit half of those, 4 more points, it's 92 to 85. Yeah, at least got a 7-point lead. You feel a little bit better with that cushion. Ugh. Aldama knocks down the first one. Got another one coming. Aldama misses another free throw, though. Both teams missing free throws. Here comes Jalen Green pushing the other way. Under 4 minutes to go. Green has it up top, being guarded by Kennard. Coming to his right, off a Şengün screen. Stopping, pulling it back, gets it over to Şengün. Şengün in the high post. Attacking Clark, stops, leans in, scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Great defense from Clark. Here comes Huff pushing the other way off the rebound. Hit ahead to Aldama. Aldama on the left wing. Good closeout from Brooks. Running him off the line. Aldama looking to attack. Fall away, throws it up at the basket. Can't get it to go. Looking to draw that foul. Doesn't get it. VanVleet, quick outlet to Tate. Tate driving it down. Nobody steps up to guard him, and he goes flying in for a 2-handed jam. Jae'Sean Tate shot out of a cannon. Kennard has it up top. Gets it over to Huff. Swings it over to Aldama. Aldama being guarded by Green. Gets it over to Kennard. Kennard driving it down, runs right into VanVleet, slips and falls. Ball is loose. Huff gets it. Knocked out of his hands by Tate. And then Jalen Green shot out of a cannon, driving it down, leans in, one-legged, fall away, little floater, little jumper in the paint. Gets it to go down as the defense flew right past him. And there's the 7-point lead for the Rockets, building it back up with 2:43 to go here in the third quarter. Mike said, can't win if you hit those free throws, unless both teams miss free throws. Unless both teams are missing free throws, then I guess you give yourself a chance again. Right? If we look at the box score for this game and see where both teams stand with their free throw shooting, I think the Rockets have been significantly worse overall. They're 16 for 25 for 64% from the free throw line. While the Grizzlies are 17 for 22, 77%. So much better, but not by that much. The Grizzlies have taken 3 more free throws and have made 1 less. $92 to 85, 7-point lead for the Rockets again. Building it back up slowly but surely. Blazers are going to end up going down to the Mavs. I'm sorry, dog catcher. I'm sorry, buddy. Who played well for the Mavs? Lively. Thompson only had 3. Dinwiddie, P.J. Washington played very well. Hardy off the bench played very well. Grimes at 13 off the bench. 5 and 4, solid for Grimes. Gafford didn't give him much. Omax Prosper didn't give him much. Maxi Kleber didn't give him much. Timberwolves beat the Magic. Warriors beat the Pistons. Cavs beat the Raptors. Then everything else is still ongoing. Close game between the Suns and the Hawks. And that's pretty much it. Some Western Conference teams going at it. We don't care about the Heat. They suck. Here we go, checking back into the game. Dogcatcher said, can't win them all. Especially when you're a rebuilding team and you got a bunch of young guys on there. Can't win them all for sure. .243 to go. Grizzlies will inbound it. Trailing the Rockets by 7, 92 to 85. And Kennard has it up top. Being guarded by Van Vliet. Dancing with it. Crosses over to his left. Creates some space. Kicks it over to Jaren Jackson Jr. for the open three. Can't get it to go. And then knocked out of bounds off of Aldama. Can't hold on to it. Ball will go back to the Rockets. Aaron Holiday is back in the game for the Rockets. And here comes Van Vliet bringing it down. Scottie Pippen Jr. applying some full court pressure to Van Vliet. Van Vliet gets it over to Tate. Tate hands it off to Brooks. Gets it over to Şengün. Hands it off to Van Vliet. Catches. Pump fakes. Leans in. Kicks it up top to Brooks. Brooks dancing with it. Back to Van Vliet. Catches. Jab step. Swing through. Pulling it back. Quick crossover to his right. Driving it down. Goes up. Takes the contact. Flips it up on the backboard. Gets it to go down. Nice Alex English off the glass there for Van Vliet as he got it to go down. Back up by 9. Trying to build up that double-digit lead again. Aldama has it up top, swings it over to Bain, or to Clark, excuse me. Now they swing it around to Kennard. Kennard on the left wing, pulling it back up top, being guarded by Tate. Swings it over to Jackson Jr. He's going to look to dance. Goes right into Şengün, backing him down. Stop, leans in, flips it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Good defense. Şengün with the rebound. Here comes Van Vliet. Van Vliet bringing it down. Has it up top. Coming to his right off a Şengün screen. A pull-up straightaway three. Van Vliet knocks it down. Ooh. Smooth-looking shot from Van Vliet there. Giving them an 11-point lead. Aldama looking to answer. Can't get it to go. Şengün with the rebound. Quick outlet. Throws it up ahead to Brooks, who goes up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Brooks had it. Lost it. Aldama able to grab it. They call that three from Van Vliet a 2. So it's 96-85. Jaren Jackson Jr. looking to get the 3 points back. Can't get it to go. And then Aldama fouls Jae'Sean Tate going for the offensive rebound. And for those of you wondering, Jae'Sean Tate is a player the Knicks should be targeting. I'm just saying. Just saying. The Rockets got a ton of depth. They got a Cam Whitmore problem. You know, there's a guy that they want to give more minutes to. Jae'Sean Tate's ahead of him in the spot. I don't know how the Rockets feel. Would they rather keep Tate and move Whitmore? But I feel like at some point they got to make a consolidation trade. Jae'Sean Tate misses a free throw. Now, he suffers a lot of the same issues that a guy like Josh Hart does, but if you can bring in a poor man's Josh Hart to do a Josh Hart impression, Jae'Sean Tate's not a bad option. Not a bad option. Tate misses both free throws. Can't bring a guy in who can't make his free throws, though. Morant, quick behind the back move, along the baseline, throws it over to Clark down low, and he's able to finish through some contact. No foul call. Got a quick one there. Van Vliet's going to bring it down. Under a minute to go. Has it up top, being guarded by Kennard. Van Vliet coming to his left, off the Şengün screen, driving it down, hesitation move, going under the basket, leaves it off for Tate. Flips it over to Şengün, back to Tate. Tate down low, goes through the contact. Can't get the finish to go. Şengün right there, tips it to himself, and he gets the tip to go on the third attempt. Morant on the right wing, quick crossover to his right, driving it down, goes right into Şengün, gets the little floater to go, and gets the foul on Şengün. Tough move from Morant, getting himself back to the foul line, trying to keep his team hanging around here. Now I said which player to target. If we're talking about trades, and we're talking about just this game, some people brought up Marcus Smart. I don't know if he's got it in him anymore to stay healthy. We already got a health issue with Mitchell Robinson. I don't know if you want to bring in another guy. I've talked about Jayshawn Tate already. I just don't know. I just don't know if any of these teams are even willing to make a trade, number one. And number two, I don't know how the financial situation is going to work itself out. The Knicks are so strong financially that I don't think it's going to be easy for them to make a trade. I don't see it. Under 30 seconds to go here. We're going to get a quick timeout from the Grizzlies. The Rockets called the timeout, and I think part of it was also them wondering whether they should challenge that foul call on Şengün or not. I think they ultimately decided not to foul. They would have ended up losing it. Students said no way for Marcus Smart, too injury prone. Yeah, I mean, he's not even playing for the Grizzlies now. The Grizzlies are good. Like, if you're healthy, he would be playing, and he's not. Morant knocks down his and one free throw. VanVleet bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Kennard. He's going to wind down the clock as much as he can. Should be the final shot of the quarter. It's about a 3 to 4 second difference between game clock and shot clock. VanVleet has it up top. Coming to his right off a high Şengün screen. A pull-up three on the right wing this time, and he knocks it down again. VanVleet said, you're not going to give me the three. I'm going to make sure I'm about a foot away from that three-point line, and I'm going to knock it down. 5 seconds to go here. 101 to 90. Morant's quick enough to get this down the court. Get all the way to the basket. Morant bringing it down. Gets the lefty layup to go past the Houston Rockets defense. Y'all got to know, you got to collapse there. They got 1 second to go. Gets it over to VanVleet. He's not going to be able to get the shot off in time. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter here, y'all. Back to a 9-point game. 101-92. Ja did a great job of getting a couple of baskets down the stretch there to keep his team hanging around. Great job. Keep his team hanging around. Mike said VanVleet's going off tonight. He's having a good, solid game, for sure. For sure. VanVleet's got 20 points, 4 assists, 4 steals. Not the most explosive game, but he is 7 for 11. He's very efficient, 3 for 7 from three-point range. The only shots he's missed have been from 3. All 4 of his missed shots have come from three-point range. 7 for 11 otherwise from the field. Şengün's 12 for 19. He's actually hooping. 31, 13, and 5. You would think between Edie, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama, Jay Huff, like all the options at big that they have off the bench, nobody has had a good option. Nobody's had a good chance at guarding Şengün tonight. He's hooping on him. Thompson's played 25 minutes. He's done a good job defensively in John Morant, but he's starting to wake up here in the second half. He's got 4 personal fouls. It's part of the reason why we didn't really see him in that third quarter. John Morant knows this. He's trying to get him out of that game because he is a pest to deal with defensively. Jalen Green quietly having a solid night as well. 19 points, 8 for 16 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. 3 assists. No turnovers for Jalen Green, which is important. We didn't see Cam Whitmore in that third. We saw a lot of Jayshawn Tate. Didn't see Steven Adams. Saw a little bit of Aaron Holiday. So we should be seeing a lot more of their bench here coming fourth quarter. Start the fourth quarter at least. Make sure we have our timer set up. And the Grizzlies will have the ball bringing it down by 9. 12 minutes of basketball to make this comeback. Grizzlies are at home. They should have the crowd on their side. They should be able to draw some energy from their fan base. See if they can pull it out. This is a battle for the 2 seed in the Western Conference. The Grizzlies have a half-game lead over the Houston Rockets, I believe. Either way, these teams are separated by half a game. The winner tonight will be the sole owners of the 2 seed as Morant drives it in again. And they call a charge. I thought that was a blocking foul for sure, but they call a charge on Morant here. Who slid in there? Tate slid in there. I think that's a blocking foul for sure. I think this is for sure a blocking foul. Morant telling his coaching staff not to challenge, though. But I think they are going to challenge. They did call a timeout. Morant was waving at the bench telling him not to travel. He was giving the old, no. Maybe he thinks it's a bad time to use the challenge. Maybe he should save it, considering they still have a comeback to make. But that's a blocking foul to me. I didn't think Tate was there yet. I didn't think he made full contact to the chest. I didn't think he beat Morant to the spot. I thought Morant beat him to the spot. Mike said, I still like Houston to get this win. We've seen Houston give games away. You know, they had a 17-point lead, but it was early in the game. Grizzlies came roaring back. But here's the thing. The best player in this game is Ja Morant. If Ja Morant is able to turn it on here in the fourth quarter, he could absolutely pull his Grizzlies team back in the lead in this one, especially being at home. Houston's got a lot of work to do to hold on to this lead. It has to be a challenge because this is a long timeout. I think they're going to overturn it. I would have called it a blocking foul at the moment as well. They are going to change the call to a blocking foul. I like it. I like the call. So Morant's going to get 2 free throws out of it. Cut the lead down to 7. Start the fourth quarter here. That's the 4th foul on Jayshawn Tate. Morant misses a free throw, though. Maybe the ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, maybe. And Morant misses 2 free throws. Ball does not lie. Thompson back into the game, bringing it down on the right wing. Gets it over to Tate. Back to Thompson, coming to his left. Now they get it over to Green. Green coming down, catches, pump fakes, gets it over to Thompson. Swing through to his right, putting his head down, attacking. Ball knocked loose. Thompson able to pick it back up and pull it back out. Shot clock winding down, get it over to Green. He chucks it up. He is their best chucker. but just way off. Hits the side of the backboard, doesn't hit the rim. And a lot of contact between Jaren Jackson Jr. and Jayshawn Tate. Tate hit the floor, and he's looking for a foul call. He is upset. He's screaming at the ref. Got to watch himself. Could pick up a tech. Here we go. Scottie Pippen Jr. on the other end, attacking to his right off an Edey screen. Euro stepping down the lane, goes up, tries to drop it off to Edey at the last second, but knocked loose. Here comes Cam Whitmore driving the other way, attacking, gets blocked by Jaren Jackson Jr. at the basket. LaRavia with the rebound. Here comes Morant bringing it down. Hesitation move, driving it down, leaning in. Now trying to sneak across the baseline, but knocked out of bounds. And Morant saying he dribbled it off the foot of Thompson, but the ball is going to go back to Houston here. Stay out of bounds on Morant. And Green bringing it down, and the crowd just collectively went, oh! Apparently it must have been off of Thompson, and Green on the other end, a dribble pull-up, knockdown three off a high screen from Şengün, quiets the crowd down a little bit, and what could have been 2 points for the Grizzlies ends up being 3 points for the Rockets, a 5-point swing. Jaren Jackson Jr. down the other way, knocks down a little floater in the lane. Green will bring it down now. If you're the Rockets, you want to play a half-court game. Green crosses over to his left. You only want to run off of your turnovers. You don't want to push the pace too much here. You want to limit as many possessions as the Grizzlies are going to have. Tate has LaRavia in the post, hits Steven Adams cutting back door there as Edey was paying too much attention to Tate there. And Adams gets fouled by Jaren Jackson Jr. He's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. And we know Steven Adams isn't very good at knocking down free throws. AB said, how do you guys feel about Knicks versus OKC tomorrow? I'm very nervous. I'm a lot more nervous about the game tomorrow than I was about the first game last week. Towns is listed as questionable. I do think he'll play, but Towns is listed as questionable. And McBride is still questionable. But, you know, a lot of emotional games. Not looking great. Steven Adams does miss 2 free throws. John Morant, quick outlet, attacking quickly, pulling it back out along the baseline. Bullet pass in the corner to a wide open Bane. A beautiful pass, a dime from John Morant, but Bane can't repay him missing it. And Cam Whitmore down the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go, but a blocking foul on John Morant is going to send Whitmore to the foul line for 2 free throws. I hope they can pull it out, AP. We've been saying it all season. They gotta get a good game under their belt. They got to get a really good win under their belt. So far, their best win this season is what? San Antonio on Christmas Day? You know, I think that's a good, solid win, especially when Wemby has that kind of game. Whitmore knocks down his first free throw. When Wembanyama is playing like that, like it's really tough to beat them. And the Knicks were able to pull that one out. So, like, cool. It's a good win. I'll tuck that under the good win belt. But, like, you got to be one of these really good teams, you know? Whitmore misses the second free throw, but grabs his own offensive rebound, tries to sneak it down low to Thompson. Bad pass from Whitmore. And here comes the Grizzlies pushing the other way. Jackson Jr. up top, attacking Adams, driving it down, flips it up with the left hand, banks it in. Tough move from Jaren Jackson Jr. Nice finish. AB said Knicks may surprise us tomorrow. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for it. Green coming to his right off a Steven Adams screen. Over to Steven Adams, back to Green. He's got Edey on him, driving it down. Ball knocked loose from Bane. Bad pass from Green. Here comes John Morant pushing the other way in transition, and he just loses it out of bounds. Ball going back to the Rockets. And Morant very upset with himself, just losing that ball out of bounds. Soon said the Denver Nuggets was a solid win. It was an all right win. It was an all right win, for sure, especially on the road against Denver at their own house, for sure, yeah. It's a good one. We can tuck that one in. Thompson, quick crossover. He had terrible intent. He tried to posterize Edey there. Edey just a little too big. He missed the dunk, but he does get the foul call, sending him to the foul line for 2 free throws. And Edey continues to be a foul magnet out there. AB said if Towns is hurt, he needs to sit. Can't afford a knee to go bad. For sure. For sure. I don't know what the injury is. I don't know, if they're telling you the truth when they tell us it's knee tendinopathy. I don't know if it can get worse over time if you continue to use it. I would assume so. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But Thompson misses yet another free throw here. 17-10 mark. Notre Dame, did they win it? Is the game still going on? I thought Penn State was going to win for sure. AB said the Knicks have to learn to play without Towns. It would be easier to play without Towns if they had a decent backup center, man. Like, not even a good one, just a decent one, right? Like, can we get Mitch back? Can we get Mitch back to do something? Because Precious isn't giving us anything. Sims isn't giving us anything. And Tom Thibodeau's not playing Huck Porty. So we could say Huck Porty's not giving us anything just off the basis that he's not playing. Bane, a pull-up three off a screen, knocks it down. Thompson did knock down the second free throw. But it's 106-99 now, a 7-point lead for Houston. Green gets it over to Adams. Adams up top. Hand it off to Whitmore. Excuse me. Whitmore down low, goes up, gets blocked by Jackson Jr. Ball out to Tate. He's going to drive down. He's got to throw it up at the basket. And they call the offensive foul on Jayshawn Tate. One official called a foul, and the other official, who had a clear view of it, waved them off. And he said, no. That is an offensive foul on Tate, who went right into Laravia's face trying to draw a foul with the shot clock winding down. Good call from the official. Mark said Notre Dame has all the momentum right now. Ooh. Nice. I thought Penn State was going to win it for sure. And Ime Udoka and the Houston Rockets are going to end up using the challenge here. I don't know about this one. I don't know about it. Tate definitely dives into the defender there. Ooh, I got to blow my nose. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. I'm dying over here. Too cold outside. Weather's getting too crazy. It was all the water we had. I've drained that cooler to its last drop. Got to fill it back up tomorrow. Got to get ready for that OKC game. Best believe we're going to need all the energy we can muster for that OKC game. Got to make sure we get the nap in nice and early. Is it a 7:30 start time or an 8 o'clock start time? I believe it's 7:30 because it's in the Garden. It's an East Coast game. Should be 7:30. Playing on our time in Madison Square Garden. Primetime television. Yes, sir. 7:30 start time. Mike said Penn State's defense is breaking down. Ooh. Any other interesting games tomorrow? The Celtics are playing the Kings. It's in Boston, though. Kings traveling up to Boston to play. But the Kings have been playing a little bit better lately. Bucks playing the Magic. We don't care. It could be Paolo's first game. Maybe we care. Oh, wow. Successful challenge from the Rockets and Udoka. Jayshawn Tate's going to shoot 2 foul shots here. Let me see the replay. I got to see the replay. They're not going to show us the replay. All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to take their word for them. Morant's back on the bench. Tate at the foul line misses the first one. All these missed free throws from the Rockets. It's going to end up costing them the game. I don't see how that's a foul on Laravia, I'm being honest. To flop from Tate, leaning into the defender. I don't think it's an offensive foul either. Just think it's a play on. But basketball gods, they don't mess around. Tate missed the first one. Does knock down the second one, though. About 8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Time running down on the Grizzlies. They got to get a run together. Morant's on the bench right now. Let's see if the Grizzlies can muster something up and keep themselves in the game, or will Houston be able to break it open, and it'll be too late by the time Morant checks back in. Bane, a pull-up three, can't get it to go. Adams knocks it loose, saves it, but right to Jaren Jackson Jr. The shot clock was reset, but I think Adams had control over it. I think that was a good reset. They get it into Kennard with 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Over to Jaren Jackson Jr., currently down 8. Tagging to his left on Tate, leaning in, flips it up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Jackson Jr. with the rebound. Here comes Van Vliet. Van Vliet up top, being guarded by Kennard. Coming to his left off the Adams screen. Driving it down, leans in, fall away, flopping, looking for a foul call. Terrible decision from the veteran Van Vliet. You should know better. LaRavia with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. He's Euro stepping down the lane, leans in, flips it up at the basket, gets it to go down, looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, but he does get the layup. 6-point game. Van Vliet bringing it down. Van Vliet has it up top. Quick crossover to his left. Now spinning, coming to his right, leaves it off. Whitmore, right wing three. In and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And a foul on the floor by Brandon Clark. Hey, man. Jae'Sean Tate just makes things happen. He just makes things happen. He is a playmaker. He is a Josh Hart-esque playmaker. He's not as good as Josh Hart. By any means. Don't get me wrong. But he sticks his nose where it doesn't belong, and he is involved in almost every single play out there. Whether it's fighting for positioning, drawing a foul. Here he is getting to the foul line. The Rockets are already in the bonus. All the Grizzlies have done all game long is hack and whack. But the Rockets haven't been able to make them pay by knocking down their free throws. They're shooting 54.3% from the foul line tonight. They've missed nearly half of their foul shots. Jae'Sean Tate, not a very good free throw shooter himself, is here at the foul line for 2 more free throws. Does knock down the first one. Mark said Penn State's driving. Tied up. Could tie it up. Tate's got one more coming. 7:15 to go. Tate gets both free throws to drop. And Kennard will bring it down. The Grizzlies, with 7 minutes to go, no Morant still. They got Kennard, Jaren Jackson Jr., LaRavia, Desmond Bane, and Santi Aldama. Jaren Jackson Jr. attacking to his left, crosses over to his right, dips it inside to LaRavia, who quickly catches and gets it up and gets the friendly roll for the shot to drop down. Back to a 6-point game. They're hanging in there with no Morant yet. Green driving to his left, hesitation move, leaves it off for Şengün, rolling down the middle of the lane, gets fouled, sending him back to the foul line where he has been absolutely dreadful shooting free throw shots tonight. Şengün at the foul line for 2 free throws. He has missed more free throws tonight than he's made. And he misses another one. Oh my goodness, Şengün. He is not this bad of a free throw shooter. He is not. What is going on with him right now? He's got the yips. Mark, they scored, Mark? Oh my goodness. 10:30. 10:30. This feels like a long game. This Rockets-Grizzlies game feels like a long game. Şengün does knock down the second one, though. 7-point game, Kennard bringing it down. Kennard has it up top, dancing with it against Van Vliet, driving to his left. Leaves it off for LaRavia. Quick crossover to his right, ball knocked loose by Şengün. They call the foul on Şengün. Foul on the floor, though, side out of bounds. Grizzlies have not hacked and whacked as much as the Rockets have, or the Rockets haven't hacked as much as the Grizzlies have. So the Grizzlies are not in the bonus. Side out of bounds for them. They get it in the paint. Bane up top, dancing with it. Coming to his right off of Laravia screen, blowing past the defense for an easy righty layup, right past Şengün. Terrible defense from Şengün, and it's a 5-point game. The Grizzlies are right there. They're right there. Ocelot, what's up, Ocelot? Do you think the Pistons going to win the ship next year? If Cade takes a superstar leap, and Ivy takes a star leap, then maybe they can challenge for a conference finals. Niall said, come on, Grizzlies. Do you like the Rockets? I like both teams. I do like both teams. There are players that I like on both sides. I think Dylan Brooks is a little overhated. I do like Dylan Brooks. Jayshawn Tate's winning me over a little bit. He's definitely an irritant. I definitely would worry about him if he was a player on my team for sure. But he just makes things happen. And I love Thompson. I love Eason, who's not playing tonight. I'm fascinated by Whitmore. So there's a lot of young guys on the Rockets who I like. And there's a lot of young guys on the Grizzlies who I like. I like Edey. I like Bane. Jalen Wells fascinates me. There's a rookie that absolutely nobody is talking about. I love Santi Aldama. I think he's super underrated as a backup. I think he's one of the best backups in the league. Love Santi Aldama. But I don't have a vested interest in either side, but I like both teams. I do. Mark Avon, what's up, Mark? Why does it seem like the Knicks don't have these close games in the fourth quarter? It's always up 15 or down by 15, for sure. For sure. They're just an uneven team right now. Most of the time, they're up 15, right? It's just when things are going well, they're going to win. And when they're not going well, the issues rear their head, and you can expose them. That's all it really is. Brooks has it, feeds it down low to Şengün. They bring a double team, faces up, keeps it alive, spitting along the baseline. One-legged fall away with the shot clock winding down, can't get it to go. Bane with the rebound. And we're past the halfway point of the fourth quarter here. 6 minutes to go. Kennard on the left wing. Swings it over to Laravia. Laravia gets it over to Aldama. Swings it over to Bane. Bane in the right wing. Being guarded by Thompson. At the last second, tries to get it down low to Aldama. Bad pass. Green picks it off and knocked out of bounds by Laravia. Baxt. What's up, Baxt? Thoughts on Şengün's performance tonight? Very uneven. For the most part, he's been very good. Very good. But the free throw shooting has killed his team tonight, man. It's killed his team. You have to be able to make free throws. And he's not as bad of a free throw shooter as this performance right now, as Jalen Green steps back for a right wing three. Well contested, didn't matter. He said, I can knock these down in my sleep. My goodness. 113-105, giving his team a little bit of a cushion here, back up by 8. 5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Laravia gets it over to Bane. Bane being guarded by Brooks, chasing him. Hesitation move, swings through, down low, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go over Şengün. And that's also the side where I think Şengün's struggled tonight a lot. Not a very good rim protector, not a very good rim deterrent. The Grizzlies are putting their head down, attacking him down low, and finding a ton of success here tonight. Green has it up top, being guarded by Bane. He should be able to take advantage here. Pulling it back, kicks it over to Van Vliet. Down low to Şengün, and it's a turnover. Bad entry pass from Van Vliet. Brandon Clark did a good job of pulling the chair on Şengün, knocking him off balance. They're driving it down, kicks it out to Laravia. A three in the left wing, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Aldama, and Bane just throws it away. You're moving too quickly, Bane. Hold on to it. Get a good shot. And here comes Jalen Green pushing it the other way. It's a 6-point game. Morant's at the scorer's table. Jaren Jackson Jr. is at the scorer's table, getting ready to check in. Green beating the defenders down the court, takes some contact, goes up, and gets the finish to go anyway. Jalen Green saying, I got the clutch gene. I'll take over down here down the stretch. I got this. Putting the team on his back a little bit, knocking down the last 5 points, scoring the last 5 points for the Rockets here. Bane has it up top, being guarded by Thompson, driving to his left. Fending off the defender, going all the way down. He gets the scoop layup with the left hand to go. Green bringing it down. Has it up top. Laravia switches onto him. Green looking to dance. Gets it over to Brooks. Brooks on the left wing. No hesitation three. In and out halfway down. Can't get it to stay. Here comes Kennard pushing the other way. Kennard gets it over to Aldama. Aldama catches, pump fakes, gets caught in the air but saves it out to Kennard. Kennard driving it down, leaves it off to Clark. Ball is loose. Bad pass. Clark falls down. Fight for it. Kennard had it, lost it. And I think they're going to call it a jump ball. A jump ball between Şengün and Kennard. with 3:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. 6-point game. Ricardo said, the game's close now? What happened? Now I'm sticking. It's been close for a while. The Grizzlies made a run. They got it to within 1 point and then eventually took the lead in the second and third quarters. Back said, his free throws have been off, but he's at like 32 points. He should be at 40-plus points. His team would have a 10-point lead if he could just hit some of his free throws. I'm not even asking him to hit all of them. He's got a really nice soft touch. I don't know. He's just got the yips at the foul line tonight. It's crazy. It's crazy. This would not be as close of a game if Şengün could hit his free throws tonight, which is why it's been an uneven performance. He's been fantastic scoring the ball when he's got it in his hands, but when he's at the foul line, Kennard launches in the corner three and splashes it. Huge three from Kennard, making it a one-possession game, 115-112 with 3:20 to go. Green has it up top, being guarded by Bane. Coming to his right off a stagger screen. They bring a double team, pass fake, swings it out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet being guarded by Bane. Coming to his left, they throw it over the top to Şengün, swings it out to Green, catch and fire. He's been on fire, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Brooks keeps it alive. Thompson keeps it alive. The ball is still loose. Morant saves it over to Clark, and now Morant will bring it down, pushing the pace, head down, leans in, draws a foul, throws it up at the basket. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Luke Kennard is really like that. If Luke Kennard could get himself to be an average defender, and look, at this point in his career, he's never going to be that, but he would be such a valuable player on most teams. Because that guy gets so hot. He's such a good three-point shooter. Such a good shooter in general, but obviously more specifically from three. Morant's at the foul line for 2 free throws, where he's also struggled, and the struggles continue as Morant also misses more free throws. Missed the first one here on the front end of 2. Morant does knock down. Oh, no, it was a 3-point shot. He took off behind the line, John Morant, and they gave him 3 free throws for that. Morant knocks down the second one. Can bring it to a 1-point game, and he does just that, knocking down the last 2 free throws. Van Vliet bringing it down. 1-point game, 115-114. Van Vliet up top, tries to get it down low to Şengün. It's a kick ball by Morant. The Rockets will inbound it, get it into Brooks. Brooks back to Van Vliet. Down low to Şengün. They bring a double team. He's stuck in the corner, and they call a travel on Şengün. He's faltering down the stretch. I would definitely put the ball in Jalen Green's hands. He's been coming through all night long. Or he's been coming through mostly in this fourth quarter. Morant bringing it down, hands it off to Bane. Bane driving to his right, hesitation move, blowing past Şengün again. He gets caught in the air, kicks it out Kennard. Another 3 for Kennard, hits the side of the backboard, rushed it. Ball is loose. They save it over to Thompson. Thompson bringing it down, leaves it off for Green. Green on the left wing is going to pull it all the way back out. Down low to Şengün, and Morant jumps the passing lane, able to steal it. I'd stop trying to feed Şengün down low, and they call a foul on the Rockets. Four fouls on Dillon Brooks, another reach in on Morant. Mark said refs are blowing it. 23-17. Penn State, horrible pass interference call. Oof. You never want to see a pass interference call make a huge judgment on the game. You never do. Morant has it up top. Now both teams in the bonus. Every foul will send them to the foul line. Grizzlies down by 1, 115-114, under 2. Morant attacking, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Terrible shot from Morant. Green with the rebound. Van Vliet driving it down. Hands it off to Green. I'd like to see the ball in Green's hands here. Coming to his right, off the Şengün screen. Tries to get it over to Şengün, knocked out of his hands. Another turnover from Green, his second straight. Bane has it up top, spins to his right, cross-court pass, a wide-open Morant in the left wing. Can he come through? Can't knock down that three there. Şengün with a rebound and gets it over to Brooks. Now gets it over to Van Vliet, who's going to bring it down, 1:30 to go. Van Vliet has it up top, being guarded by Brandon Clark. Van Vliet saying, clear it out. I got Brandon Clark on me. Let me cook. Can the veteran come through for his team? Now Kennard switches onto him. He likes this matchup better. Dancing against Kennard. Leans in, step back, foul line, fall away, jumper, nothing but net. For the veteran, Fred Van Vliet. He said, I got a ring. I know what it takes. John Morant bringing it down. A minute to go. Both these teams going back and forth, but can the Grizzlies get over the hump and actually take a lead here in the fourth quarter? They were down by as much as 11 points here in the fourth. Jaren Jackson Jr. spins along the baseline, flips it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound to Clark, out to Kennard. One step left, left corner three, can't get it to go. Thompson with the rebound, and it looks like Memphis is going to come up short against Houston here. And Van Vliet has it up top, trying to guide his team to a victory here. You've had a ton of turnovers and bad shot attempts from Green and Şengün here. Van Vliet swings it over to Green. They swing it out. Dylan Brooks, a left wing three. Can't get the dagger to go, but Şengün fighting for the offensive rebound. The ball is loose, out of bounds. And no signal on the call yet. 22 seconds left to go. And I think it's going to stay with the Rockets. It is going to stay with the Rockets. Out of bounds on Kennard. Van Vliet has it up top. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Brooks. Got to get a shot off. Shot clock winding down. Just chucks it up over Morant. Good contest. Bane with the rebound. He's bringing it down. It's a one-possession game. If they hit a three here, they could tie it. And a timeout. And a timeout from the Grizzlies coach, Taylor Jenkins. And as soon as the ref blew the whistle and called the timeout, Bane took another dribble and launched it from three-point range and knocked it down. 3.8 seconds left to go. You got to wonder who this ball is going to go to. Desmond Bane? Luke Kennard? Kennard's had a couple of shots here in order to tie it that he's missed. Desmond Bane did just knock down the last one. Jaren Jackson Jr. is also capable. He's also hit a couple of clutch shots in his career. Student said this is the longest 20 seconds. 3.8 on the clock. Do or die for the Grizzlies here. They need a three-point shot to tie it and send it to overtime. You know me. I do not want overtime. Let's end this thing in regulation. Either give me a 4-point play, Grizzlies, or miss the shot. Here we go. Morant will be the inbounder. Steven Adams is guarding the inbound pass. They got Aaron Holiday in, along with Van Vliet, along with Dylan Brooks, and also Amen Thompson. The Grizzlies have Morant inbounding with Aldama, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kennard, and Bane. Send some screens, nobody gets open, they get it into Bane, and they foul Bane immediately. And Bane just kind of chucks it up at the basket and knocks down the three. There has to be a penalty here, man. There has to be a penalty. I think you should. Here's my solution. Here's my solution to this. I think you give the team the option of taking the 2 free throws or shooting 1 free throw and getting possession back. Give them the option. You could choose one of these 2 options. Bane knocks down the first free throw. What do you do here? Do you miss the free throw? I think you do miss the free throw. You don't have any more timeouts. You're going to put Edey in. You missed the free throw on purpose, and you look for the offensive rebound. Bane has to look to miss. Misses it, but Bane goes immediately off the shot, and they call a lane violation on the Grizzlies. So you said the Kings had triple overtime the other night. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. Unless it's the Knicks game, I don't ever want to see a triple overtime. Unless it's a Knicks game, I don't ever want to see a triple overtime game. Unless it's the Knicks. Because then that's fun. Then that's fun. AB said, happy for Kings fans, they have good fans. Happy for the Kings, they have good fans. Yeah. I don't know what was going on with Mike Brown and not playing Keon Ellis. I'm sure that the front office in some capacity could have came down and talked to him like, hey, man, just play this kid Keon Ellis. It's going to help us win games. Because as soon as Doug Christie put him in the rotation, guess what? He's been helping them win some games. They seem like they've gone right back on track. So as much as animosity as people have, as people around the league have had for the firing of Mike Brown, he wasn't doing the thing that I think we all with eyes said. Like, how come you're not playing Keon Ellis? What is the reason behind that? Student said, who calls lane violations? On those last attempts like that, they will absolutely call lane violations. They called it on the shooter. If you cross that plane before the ball hits the basket, they will 100% call it every single time. I actually see more lane violations in those situations than most. AB said Leon needs to talk to Tibbs. Leon is going to trust Tibbs. Tibbs does not feel like the rookies are ready to play. Keon Ellis has had a history of helping his team win basketball games. Kolek and Hukporti and Dadier do not. The Grizzlies foul the Rockets. If they hit a free throw here, it's a 3-point game. They hit the 2 free throws here, it's a 4-point game. We're logging off. Just knock down your free throws, Holiday. Just knock down your free throws. Holiday knocks down the first one. Knock this second one down and we're going to sign off. Mark said the Irish tie. Oh my goodness. They're going back and forth. Going back and forth like that. 24-24. Holiday knocked this one down so we can go to bed. Holiday knocks down both. Grizzlies don't have a timeout unless they make a miracle 4-point play here as Morant launches. Can't get it to go, and that's going to be the end of the game. 119-115. Both these teams battled it out, but Houston ended up pulling it out at the end. I appreciate everybody for coming out for an extracurricular game. Tune in tomorrow because, of course, the New York Knicks will be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. But always remember, get a good night's sleep. Remember to brush your teeth. And eat healthy. Stay hydrated, drink your water. But most importantly, get a good night's sleep. Because we got a big old game tomorrow. Get a nap in if you have to. 7:30 start time. You know the drill. Knicks are coming back for blood. They're coming back for some revenge. Welcome to the Garden, y'all. It's not going to be like it was in OKC. Hopefully everybody's healthy and ready to go because I can't wait. And the Knicks need a nice solid win under their belt. Hand OKC 2 losses in a row. After a 15-game winning streak, hand them 2 losses in a row. Let's get to it. Appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Let's go to bed. I'm out, y'all. Bye. Hold on. Bye.